I don't know how many of you have smell-o-vision desktops or phones, so I had to do this just in case. I had to protect my odeur. And now there's a goddamn cattail over one of my screens as a certain somebody is back there thinking, she's just gonna push the TV! Why are you like this? You're very adorable, you little shit. I love you. Yes, I love you very much. Oh. This is a bad way of thinking. Hi. Hold on. Let me switch screens, by the way. This is a bad way of thinking. Also, I can move this over now because I'm staring back at my main screen again. This is a bad way of thinking, but you know when dark thoughts pop into your head. The day that my beautiful older cat dies, I'm going to fall apart. I hope that day doesn't come for like another 20 years and that this shit, if she can outlive me, let's go. But I will actively not be consolable for at least 3 weeks. Why are we getting Donald Glover pizza? Oh, it's the gif of him entering the burning apartment. Hi, hello. Wait, vodka milkshakes? Yo, somebody getting tipsy? You getting drunky drunk? Hold up. Let me turn down the music. Let me hop into the Discord. Let me ask these questions. You getting drunky, my boy? Bring 2 pieces of news. 1, there's more near. Okay, yeah. Feel free to share with the class. Because I've been keeping up. But I would love to hear if you tell me something that I haven't heard yet. And by love to hear, I mean, Jesus Christ, please don't tell me anything I haven't heard yet. I will freak the fuck out. I will freak the fuck out. Right, I have to switch back to display capture. We now know what Library actually looks like, and FF14 is in shambles. Oh, wait. So I kind of skimmed it, and I knew that it was about La Habrea because, you know, I wasn't planning on having La Habrea muted on my fucking Twitter feed. So when I saw a picture and then I caught La Habrea in the text, I was like, that's probably La Habrea. But I did the thing where I just blurred my vision real quick and scrolled up, so I didn't get a good look. Is that like marketing material or something? Or is it a part of the game? I thought he would be black based on things. What things, Taco? Oh, it is kind of spoilers? Look at this motherfucker tiptoeing. Look at this little sneaky boy. Being like, let me get you interested and then yank that shit. I'ma yank it. Oh, it's a picture of 6.2. Boy, shut your mouth. I will put the goddamn patch number I'm in. You know what it is. It's 6. 6.0. 6 even. 6 nada. 6Z. What you doing, man? You playing with fire and I don't like it. I'm allergic. Don't you know? You ever meet a motherfucker allergic to water? That's a rough life. Got 3 weeks to catch up. Son of a, you little. All right. That sounds easy enough. Verde, get into the voice chat. That's a command. Wait, where am I right now? Just pull a Buppy and do. Oh, of course. I was in Boja. Right. That makes sense. Oh God. That's father to you. All right. No, we're not having this. I'm not playing. Hello. Hi. God damn it.
Dad?
Papa? What is that fucking Stranger Things meme that people playing the sound clip? I was like, something like, what was fuck? Oh God, it's so hilarious. It's literally people posting shit that they want to do, and then somebody telling them that, you know, you probably kill yourself doing that. And then like it's just the voice clip of Millie Brown in Stranger Things. He was like, and that just mean of Papa. It's like, what the fuck? And people just voicing that line, like, you shut your fucking mouth. I'll risk my life if I want to. Anyway.
Oh, second's coming too.
Yay. Second. All right. How are you?
Oh, you know.
I need to get the fuck out of Boja.
Just working, chilling. I played a little Zelda.
Ooh, wait. Which Zelda?
Skyward Sword.
Oh, hey. The best one.
It's the best one?
Wait. Did you? Oh, you echoed through second, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what it was. Wait.
Uh-oh. Oh
okay.
no, is second thing?
I was like, I see you talking. Visibly. Is it fucking snowing?
What?
No, not in real life.
Oh, in the game.
Charlene,
okay.
Yeah. Old Charlene.
Yes, that looks like snow to me.
Yeah. Yeah. I love it. No, Skyward Sword for me is the best versions of Zelda and Link.
Oh, interesting. Why is that? Or can you say without spoiling?
How far in are you?
So I am collecting the like power-ups for my sword. Like, oh, you must go to the sacred flame and you must flame your sword.
Okay.
And I am on the third one of them.
You're past the intro then, so yeah.
Yeah.
Literally my reason for feeling that is because it's of my knowledge, which I think is pretty good because I've played most of them. Is that, and this includes Breath of the Wild, because technically they're not buddies in that, although they grow to be, kinda, in like flashback stuff. But
so
this is
it's the relationship with Link and Zelda.
Yeah, Skyward Sword is the one where they start as and are believable as best friends, and like, and you see that at the very beginning, the way that Zelda teases him, and he's like, and he has like, it's also the first time that Link legit was given personality outside of a couple, like, and it's no fault of some of the older games. Like, I get, you can say Twilight Princess and Wind Waker both have personalities, so let me not say that. But it was the first time I think that I felt that Zelda recognized that personality, and Zelda was an active character in that story. Also, second is having some big troubles connecting. Charlene is like Greece, but located where Denmark would be. Oh. All right, I'll take that. Where am I going? But yeah, I just love their dynamic in that. It's what I wanted out of Wind Waker. Have you played Wind Waker?
Yes.
Okay. It's what I wanted out of that, because Wind Waker, Link and Tetra, as long as they're hanging out, have a pretty fun relationship, like a fun back and forth.
Dude, but then, if I can get into it, they did Tetra so dirty in Wind Waker.
When she turns into Zelda, yeah, that's exactly where I was headed. Yeah.
They were just like, now she's a pretty princess and we'll put her on the shelf. Don't worry about her ever again. And I was like, that's not what I wanted.
We went from amazing, cool-ass new character to reincarnation that loses all personality with her color. Yes. who apparently was Ganguro. And then you take it away.
They were like, you're using the wrong color foundation on your skin. We're just going to take that off.
But that wasn't even the bit for me. It was a bit of a bit. It was mostly the personality part, though. Yeah. It's
yeah, absolutely.
You transform and nothing. Like, literally, they apparently rectify that come, what was it? Spirit Tracks, I think? Or Phantom Hourglass. One of the follow-ups. It's probably Phantom Hourglass, actually, when I think about it, because it's when she's being a phantom. And it's like, oh,
Well,
okay.
she's a ghost in Spirit Tracks.
Oh, well, maybe I'm thinking, oh, right, they both have something to do with ghosts. Fucking
Uh-huh.
Okay, maybe it's in Spirit Track. I didn't play either of those. Those are in my short list of ones I didn't play.
Yeah, you know, if you ever get the time, you should check those out, because I feel like those two are super underrated, and if you loved Wind Waker, then that's like more of that style.
Yeah. I have heard retroactively decent things, but I also think that's the Zelda curse of like Zelda game comes out, it's the worst Zelda game. Or it's like doesn't live up to the hype for a bunch of people.
Right.
And then you get to the next Zelda game, and now the previous one is like, you know what? That has some really good qualities to it. It's still not great, but it had a really good. And then you get 2 Zelda games out, and it's like, oh my god, what an underrated masterpiece, you know? That's like, Jesus fucking Christ. It's every single time. I don't think that cycle has ever been skipped. How you doing, Second? Have you done it?
I don't know.
Yay!
I hear you.
The audio quality on my headphones is absolutely terrible, and I have a feeling it's because I'm on hotel internet.
Ooh. That'll do it.
Yeah. So yeah. Hi.
Hi.
There was something I was going to talk about when I got in here. Oh yeah, the Nier thing. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm interrupting Zelda.
No.
The guy posted a picture of like, I don't know. It's hard to like describe, I guess. Well, I mean, I don't really know what I'm looking at. It's 9S in the field, and there's like a single lunar tear there, and then there's like a hand from like the ceiling or something, like a big hand, like reaching out to the lunar tier. I don't know what the hell's going on. It's confusing, but yeah,
That's new.
Yeah, it
Oh,
was
boy.
like it was like an hour ago.
Oh boy.
So,
Yeah, that's marketing. I'm officially on that.
I don't know what's going on, but yeah, 6.2. It has to do with, of course, the Asians, because they're not, of course, why wouldn't it? Yeah, we found out what La Habrea looks like. Yeah.
Oh, hot diggity damn.
Twitter was in shambles because everyone was like, they said La Habrea was like weird and no one liked him and nobody talked to him and he was just kind of like over in the corner.
So he's hot? He's hot.
And then they looked at the picture and it was like, why did they do this to us? I don't understand. And so, yeah.
Because you need to find the weirdo hot. That is the point.
I mean, I guess. But yeah, that's what 6.2. It's, yeah, they do promotional art for the patches, the patch.
Oh yeah,
every patch,
like
every,
I
like,
use the
minor
background
patch.
of it. Yeah.
Yeah, so like they have one for each of the patches. So that was the 6.2 one. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not gonna tell you about it because that's spoilers. But yeah, he is a part of it.
Okay.
So that is what I will tell you. There are other people that are a part of it, but I can't. I've already said too much. So
look at these hot spoilers. Just swinging hard and fast. Stop it. All right.
I mean, Verde still also has to catch up because they have not finished 6.1 yet. So
what happened to the speed?
Trying.
The efficiency that was the way that you got through all of freaking Endwalker.
You know what happened is that I started to work.
Yeah,
disgusting.
They started. They have work now. So, yeah,
what a terrible excuse.
What the hell?
I'm at the anime convention.
Yeah. Be safe. You're being safe,
and
right?
You met Blurty?
Oh,
yeah.
Cool.
We met earlier today. That's where I had the vodka milkshakes. I had like 2 of them. They were very large milkshakes.
Oh boy.
Nice.
And it was, it's alcohol. And
wait, but aren't you lactose intolerant?
Yeah,
Are you gonna die?
No, that's not how that works.
I took the medicine.
He's gonna
and
shit himself.
Oh.
I hope it works.
Yeah.
I mean, I forgot that I'm glad my room has a fridge, because I brought half of one back because I wasn't gonna finish it there,
Mm-hmm.
and I brought it back, and I'm glad the room had a fridge so that I can actually put the milkshake in the fridge and not like just drink it tomorrow morning and it's just like all milk and alcohol. That would be terrible. So.
I think most hotel rooms have a fridge these days, don't they?
No.
Mm?
No, you have to ask for them. In, at least the ones I've been to, or at least most of the ones I've been to, you have to ask for a fridge or like some room. Yeah, I don't know. At least maybe you go to like the fancy ones where the fridge is kind of already in there. But yeah, most of the ones I've been to do not have one. So this one does, even though I don't think the hotel is particularly nice. It's I mean, it looks nice on the outside, but the room is average. Is it terrible? No. Would I stay here again? Probably not.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, it's literally a block from the convention center. So, like, and there's a tunnel connecting the two. So I could technically bypass all the lines and just go in the tunnel and, and then get to the convention. So that's the thing. You're paying for the convenience. So
I got Allie as a partner. Yeah.
Yay! Wait, Simon doesn't like Alize.
It's Allie time.
And girl, she, I don't hate her, but I'm just like, can you dial it back like a little
Never.
bit?
That's what Second's gonna say if he ever meets me in person.
I'm just like, I understand her and Athenian are the same character, but like Athenian doesn't talk. That's what makes him good. He doesn't talk. Alize gets very loud very often, and I think that's what makes it worse for me, because I'm just like, I understand you're angry, but can you do like Athenian and just like internalize all of it, please?
I mean, she's a shonen protagonist.
These guys fucking hate us.
I guess.
It's real racist up in here.
I mean, is it racism when it's, it feels more like you guys are in, what is it, in like 1800s Japan where they kicked everybody else out and you guys showed up anywhere and they're just like, well, I guess we gotta let them in. They got the paperwork.
Yeah,
but, like,
so
no one actually wants to talk to you.
I don't see the difference in the two things we said.
Because technically, I mean, one, half your group is from there, so it's not like, they're not really being racist. It's just,
that's the disownment. But the disownment is predicated on the idea that they're being stinky with foreigners.
Oh.
I guess.
I'm not trying to actually push a thing. I am partially just shitting it up. But
I mean, I guess I didn't.
You're right about the isolationism. But
yeah, I feel like I didn't think of it that way, but that's fair.
It's technically not racist; it's xenophobic. Is the better way of putting it.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, it's not that I don't like Alice. I mean, before she had no personality, and then eventually she gets one. It just so happened that we already got that with Athenian. And I think the difference with Athenian is that you don't see him very often because he's off doing whatever Athenian does. And, being poor and broke and wandering around.
Yeah, nobody wants to talk to us. Dickon, surely you'll speak to us. Your name is fucking Dickon. It's Dick on.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, I mean, I like I will say I like Alice and Alphino together. The two of them are great because it's very much like, it's
the usual
great.
twin bouncing off.
I think having someone for Alice to play off of helps a lot.
Yeah.
But it's very much just like her alone. It's like, please stop. Or like, please.
This sounds like the same as Minfilia hate.
Yeah. I didn't hate Minfilia. She was just kind of there.
A lot of characters turn into caricatures. Yeah, Taka, you think? That actually feels, that's a narrative issue. Well, that's literally what you said, Taka. But specifically, I mean, like, that's a I want to say trope of like conclusionary tales. Like we're trying to wrap up a climax here.
Yeah, and I feel like there's too much. The thing is, again, it's doing the Avengers thing where there's like 8 billion characters.
Exactly.
They all have
And
to
that's
get
a good idea.
moment in. Yeah, they all have to get a moment in the a moment on the screen, and because
we have 5 minutes for you, that is it. So we're going to get your
best parts.
Yeah, we're going to show off your 3 traits, maybe 3. It's probably just going to be your name, if you're quirky, and what weapon you use. Cool. Move it along. Let's go to the Guardians of the Galaxy now. Yeehaw. And we'll focus on 2 of the characters really strongly because they're the center focus. It's literally the fucking protagonist, antagonist, or the protagonist and the deuterogonist or deuteronomist. I don't remember that fucking word.
Deuterogonist.
Thank you. I got it right the first time. Yeehaw.
Yeah.
But outside of them, everybody else that you probably got like 3 chapters of in previous books or whole ass movies, and that was there for that reason. Build them up so that when we get to the climax and we gotta include them in it, it's like you get your 2 sentences and then we move the fuck on. It was like, yeah, they're there. Okay, cool. They're not important right now. Let's go. Gisla, sitting at the outside table with a friend at first. Behind him, you should see a Makote gentleman. He ordered the oven baked loud. Ooh, he knows all the orders. What a wonderful server. Stormblood, she was red Alphino. And then she stayed solid until the end of Shadowbringers, in your opinion, but Endwalker pushed so many characters into niche corners I didn't like. Okay. Yeah, but so yeah, exactly, right? But I think the unfortunate thing of doing, like, wrapping up such a, quite honest, humongous fucking thing that I know from what I understand still has a million loose ends, but enough has been tied up and required the involvement of all the characters who were so far introduced, or quite a lot of them that have been introduced since fucking A Realm Reborn. That's like, okay, yeah, some people are just gonna get a little flanderized just out of necessity. We need to flanderize it. Oh, I already forgot what I was supposed to serve. God damn it, Dickon. Oh, Gisla takes the so you use a fuck. I wasn't paying attention.
This is why Jack can't work in customer service.
Look what you guys did.
He's like on the way to the table, he's thinking about what he's gonna eat for dinner, and
it's
then he gets to the table and it's like, wait, who had what again?
Oh no. Yes, enjoy. Well, they're very nice to let me just redo it. I've never heard of them or their final days. My friends and I are somewhat uninformed when it comes to current events. Now, if you want to hear about ritual arcane practices of the 6th Astral Era, common or esoteric. Alright, don't speak to me about your fucking thesis. I didn't come here for your thesis.
It's an entire city full of cheese. It's great.
Yay!
Post Stormblood patches even wasn't even paying attention to my phone typing. Post Stormblood Alley was good. Oh, when you were typing up there. Oh, okay. Yeah, no. Yeah, because that whole section with Tsukiyomi and stuff. That and some grand claim about the end of days. Same old senseless warmongering. Oh, these fools grow tired of spilling each other's blood. But stay out of it, I say. Screw that. I'm out of here. Yeehaw. And you got the urbane banter with a smile. Oh shit, is this a trick? Was it Pilonier who took the lobster and you just like banter with a smile? Shit. I hate this. Have a lobster. Ah, love it. Delicious. Enjoy. I caught it myself with my bare hands. That would explain why my friend has been rushed off his feet. It must be a busy time to be a gleaner. What's a gleaner? They're collectors of a sort. Travel the world procuring things that we haven't got here in Charlian. priceless books, unusual life specimens, and so forth. So named for those folk who trail after the reapers in the fields, picking up every grain which was missed. Oh, those type of reapers, right?
That's the funny story. That's where reapers originated from. In the lore.
Yoshi P straight up was like, yeah, no, it's farming, man.
They were farmers who were fed up with the people who, like the feudal lords, whatever they're called in 14. But obviously they're like, we're farmers. We don't have power. So what do? They made a pact with the Void Sun. And it gave them, and then they turned their sickles
farming
into
sickles
weapons.
Yeah,
So there you go. That's how in Golden Ball. That's how they became. That's how they became.
I'll take it.
Like, class.
Yeah, I'll take it. Oh, really?
That's I'm pretty sure. Like, I'm paraphrasing a bunch, but I'm pretty sure that's like the gist of the backstory.
Yeah. Freaking boss is calling me again. Jesus Christ. I was able to get all of them talking. I'm just gonna finish this up and then. Interesting, they seem unaware of the final days, aside from wherever vague news from the Gazettes are printing. Even Dickon had nothing to offer. He's the best source of gossip in the city. The forum does have secret knowledge, and they've done an impressive job ensuring no one whispers it in the wrong ear. In any case, thank you for playing the part so well. Here, cup of coffee, I promised. This better have been more than 2 gold. Only so that I feel like I actually earned it. I hate these fucking facilities. Jesus Christ. Like, they have some sick power fantasy about ordering things past 10 p.m. when it's like, you know, I don't have anyone out to, like, do that. Just so that you can then complain in the morning when it's like, you guys haven't shown up yet. Yeah, you ordered at fucking 2 a.m. We're gonna have a fight. We're gonna fight people in the street. And they know they're in the wrong because they order it themselves and don't call for it. Ooh, look at that cup of joe.
When our father disowned us, I couldn't believe what I was hearing. It wasn't until much later that his words began to sink in, that I began to feel the weight of what it meant. Do you remember when the decision was made to come to Hydaelyn? Graham said that the Forum was determined to keep us in the dark, and that Father's venomous performance was part of that strategy, to keep us at arm's length. Perhaps it was.
No, second.
Father argued with
Oh,
Grandfather
did he blow
on
up
many
again?
occasions,
I don't
but
know.
never
He did.
with
He dropped
such
out.
dismissive contempt. And
Oh, his
when
headphones
he
died.
demanded what
No.
justifies the sacrifices we make in war,
Oh, shit.
I honestly didn't know what to say.
I didn't even get the chance
Neither
to
did
tell him
Alphonse,
not
I
to
know,
buy me that Magnite
Never
poster because
for
I'll be
one
so mad.
moment did I believe we had made the wrong choice. So all I could do was fume silently. It was only afterwards that I realized how childish I had been. How being stubborn and self-righteous must run in the family. If I could have just mustered a civil response, then things might have turned out differently.
Once again, shout out to the camera footage, the fucking angles and stuff that they've been doing since like Shadowbringers. I'd say
Yeah,
even
they've
like
been getting
midway
more
through
cinematic.
Shadowbringers. Yeah.
They must be ferrying goods to Labyrinthos.
Where? Labyrinthos. That sounds like a dungeon.
A vast complex beneath the island.
Yep, that's a dungeon.
Hydaelyn is famous for archiving knowledge from around the world. Well, that knowledge is not preserved exclusively in dusty tomes and desiccated samples. Our living library, comprised of all manner of flora and fauna, is housed and studied within that underground facility. Still, that did seem to be an unusually large shipment. When I lived here, it was rare to even see such cargo transported by boat. Wait. Didn't you hear something in the last stand about the gleaners coming and going more than usual?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think they're the ones we saw manning those boats. And gleaners answer to the forum. If the appearance of the Telophoroi prompted this sudden burst of activity, then Labyrinthos may hold a clue as to what the forum is planning.
Yeah. That's a lot of goddamn experience. Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah, labyrinthine descent. Alize is excited to share your revelations. You should tell the others what we've learned about the Gleaners. Go on ahead. I'll join you in a moment. Master Dickon will want his cups back. Yes, you be a good lass and bring back the dishware. And I shall go kill some books. What does this make if it actually is a dungeon, the third library dungeon in the game?
Look, libraries are good, okay?
An army of door dashers working for a government of college professors. I love it. That just sounds like a California town. Like somewhere outside of UCLA. Exactly. We did some impromptu investigating and turned up information on the Gleaners. Talk, speak. I have information. It's great. Makes sense. The Gleaners take their requests directly from institution bureaucrats. As you say, they ultimately answer to the forum. Sudden and significant increase in Gleaner traffic and in cargo certainly gives the impression of an overarching plan being put into motion. Let's see what theory we can build from the facts. As Y'shtola observed earlier, Numenon's archives appear to contain no information concerning the Foundays. Coupled with what Jaxnos and Alize learned at the last stand, we can be reasonably sure that most Sharlayans know nothing of that particular period of ancient history. Yet my father and his colleagues are not only familiar with the Foundays, but are also somehow certain that the destruction being perpetrated by the Telophoroi is wholly unlike these apocalyptic events. Moreover, the Forum claims to be so occupied by a duty of such pressing importance that they saw fit to unanimously deny Eosia's request for aid. And now the Gleaners, official agents of the state, have been mobilized on an unprecedented scale. I do not think it is stretched to conclude that the Gleaners' recent activities are in service to the Forum's secretive ends. In which case, our next course of action seems obvious. We visit Labyrinthos and assess the situation for ourselves. If we're lucky, the Gleaners will be far more receptive to our questions. Time to kill some Gleaners, yeehaw! Yeah, what should we expect down there? So how much of a dungeon is it? I would hate to spoil this. Okay, it's alright. Yeah. Let me just shine up my sage lasers. May join you later, but feel free to leave behind your borrowed books and be on your way. No, that's him saying he's not gonna be in the party. God damn you. God damn you, Tia. The Raha. Head down the stairs over there, and I'll show you where the entrance is, okay? If this does, in fact, turn out to be a dungeon, this is hands down the simplest freaking, like, lead up into, yeah, and then you walked in. I swear the last 2 expansions at least, it's like to get into a dungeon took me Follow Aze and try not to fall behind. There's a trailing mission? What happens if I... Oh, yeah, off we go. Yeah, okay. Yeah, slow walk. Sets off on a brisk walk. You pieces of shit. I can't even walk. Oh, this is brisk. Fucking brisk. I can't even hold my control. I can't even hold the stick to get a consistent walk. That's the same speed as her. This game is cruel. They did this on purpose. This is just a big ass joke. Now we run, try to keep. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, ooh, you almost got me. You almost got me. That was cute. Why did you start running? Why are we running? Hi, Buppy. Why are we running?
Hi, Buppy.
She just decided, yeah, no, I want to sprint now. I gotta get that cardio in.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you got like a sore muscle. You're like, oh, I need to exercise
Limber
it
up
out
first. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at my little baby Gaia keeping up behind me. Oh.
I have been looking at that. I'm so envious.
My little baby. My little daughter-in-law.
Well, joke's on you, because I got a Dulia Chai minion, so there.
Oh. How nice. The Skyrim escort mission. And there goes a freaking rogue. Or a ninja, I should say. Zooming. I was half expecting Allie to be like, okay, high knees now. Like, what? Through the door and down the stairs. You did remember to attune to the shard back there, didn't you? It'll make your life much easier if you need to come back in a hurry. Otherwise, we should keep moving. You're the one who did... Alright.
No, Buppy, don't tell him there are more.
Shut up. God. This game is good. This is a good game. Don't mind me, I'm just constantly checking my phone to see if I can... really... Oh my god, I don't know who I'm getting to. Oh, that has to get approved too anyway. Alright, I don't care. I ain't doing that shit tonight. Let me in. Have I been deceived? This doesn't look like a dungeon. In fact, it looks like it's going to be an exit to a fucking area. I'm sorry? How big is the shit we're going into? Also, hey, Chocobo Keep. That's a fly-ass outfit. And the mask. Why the fuck is there a Chocobo Keep in here? It's cool. Alright. Some of the minions interact with each other. Runar and Yustrola. Oh. Magna and Sadu. Ha. And even the cat and dog from ARR. Moogle minions also dance with each other. Oh, cool. That's a good outfit. I want that outfit. We're all here now, yes? I've taken the liberty of securing permission for our group's descent. Right, everyone onto the left. Down we go. This is not at all what I was expecting. I've been bamboozled. Discover a new location. Okay. What?
Deep beneath the scholar's city shines a false sun.
What?
Fabricated sky.
Welcome.
In any age exist those who consider the floor an extension of their bookshelves. And this vault's architects surely belonged to that special breed. If the stack grows too high, start a new one. If no room remains, then make more rooms.
Yeah, I really like that vertical
A
landscaping.
simple solution at first, and then bit by bit, a profound transformation. Knowledge buried beneath knowledge, a growing, creeping labyrinth from which there is no escape.
Labyrinthos. A whole nother area. Holy shit! Welcome to Xeon. Oh, son, you sure about that? Is that the core of the planet?
Not what you expected. I must admit, the artifice is very convincing.
Oh, it's playing the Undertale
But
song
I
again.
assure you that we are beneath Sharlayan itself. The breeze you feel, the flowing waters you hear, all created by the hand of man.
I'm gonna be real, that's kind of unnecessary, y'all.
The island is volcanic, you see, and once upon a time,
Oh.
this great hollow must have been a reservoir for magma.
Okay, I was wondering how hard
It
they
was
had to
discovered
dig
some
in.
400 years ago, at which point it was repurposed as a storage facility for scrolls and samples and such. Renovations have continued, with nigh or no interruption to this day, with the lower levels still undergoing expansion.
I'm sorry, did you say lower levels?
Aren't those people gleaners?
Aye, judging by their dress. They are said to work alone as a rule, but 'twould seem that rule is being enthusiastically broken today.
Yeah, it looks like they're living down in the city
Maybe
like
you suspect
as if they live
that they
here.
are engaged in a task apart from the norm.
Hmm.
Let's spread out and get some answers then.
Why do you look like you're about to fall sick again? Uh-oh. No aneurysms. We're not having that.
Did you call to me just now?
No. Oh, shit. Wait, are you...
No. How odd. I must be a bit dizzy from the descent.
Give me a
I'll
moment,
be fine,
Crow.
I'm sure. Let's get to work, shall we?
I have to go talk to a female apparition real quick. Fucking Hydaelyn, what are you doing to Crow? Darlians, the Hollow Earthers. Oh boy. Wait, let me see the... It has 3 main aetherites? This area is as big as the fucking Ruby Sea.
Oh yeah.
You know, last time Science heard a voice in their heads, most of them got their souls ripped out, Crow. Yeah, this is kind of bad precedent right now, Crow, on hearing a voice. Granted, at least it won't be exactly the same because perpetrator of that is hanging out with us now. But, you know.
Yay!
Yay. Every day that we remember that Grahati is a part of fam is a better day. Had me crying like a baby when I thought he was dead and gone. And then crying like a baby when I was like, I'm getting that bitch back right now. Hold on. Hold on. Hauling books and ore and fauna. If it needs hauling, I haul it. Cool. So you're dabbing the hauler, huh? Take stock in Labyrinthos. You know, sort and tidy up the inventory. Never seen an operation like this before, though. They just did one a few summers ago, even. Then with no warning at all, this mess gets dropped in our laps. Orders from on high. Damned if I know the reason. Could be that change in layout, eh? Preparing for the next big expansion? Right. Oh no. It's been a minute since I've had to do this mechanic. Where it's like, yeah, no, we're gonna give you the information. Literally, the last time I did this mechanic actually was in the fucking Golden Saucer event. Where you had to solve a mystery. Let me think. Ray Siege should be item 1058, Human Seeds 1059, Snumbleberry 1060. Or were they 1061? Oh no, wait. Yeah, those are the emotions. Yeah, those are the emotions for Graha. These, of course, these guys are working data entry. Oh god. I just felt an innate, like, ping in the middle of my chest. That hurts. A sharp pain just went through me. Oh, good. It's data entry jobs. Why do all this at once and risk mixing it up? Well, if someone mistakes the Quarthan carrots for the Gerbanian carrots, what then? A lot of shipments. If only they had Excel. If only they had Excel. If only they had Excel and knew how easy it was to actually enter in data. So that way, when your boss is like, this is probably going to take 3 days, and then you don't tell him that you've been done for the last 2 hours on the first day. And that you have the next 2 days free. You here to help or give me more headaches because you don't have the look of a gleaner and I'm in no mood for owl chatter. Well, my colleagues were so exhausted he took a tumble and crashed into a pile of crates. Now I have a pack of marmots. Marmots? Marmots. Run loose. Not the marmots. Not them. The backbone of our government and society is just like 100 Excel sheets, and if any one of them gets corrupted, we're all dead. Yeehaw! That's the banking system.
Yay!
Except worse, because it's definitely not Excel sheets. The basis of the banking system is like a fucking napkin hanging out underneath a coffee cup. And that just happens to have... Oh, it's not actually what I thought it was going to be. It's the usual, you gather this and then you give it. Oh. I thought I was going to have to actually be like, yeah, so what do you think this is? And then pick my answer. For every item they bring in, they're sending more inventory somewhere else. That would explain the haggard faces I've been seeing. You're right. Form is definitely up to something. They're turning Labyrinthos upside down in the process. Glorified rat catcher. Oh no. The time for rats? We would do well to learn more of what specifically the gleaners are being tasked to do, as well as who had tasked them to do it. If you game jacks, I have an idea. No, I'm not. No, don't lean in. Don't let her do this to us. Your questions say something about escaped marmots? Perhaps if you were to help him capture said creatures, he might be inclined towards a more friendly and enlightening conversation. I don't want to get marmots. I hate marmots. They get everywhere. It's dry and coarse and it crawls all over you. I know people that have like rodents as pets. And I say rodents as if to suggest that I'm thinking of hamsters and gerbils as well. That's fine. Although I also, the last time I held a hamster and it like skrittered across my hand and I was like, nah, I don't like this feeling. Back into the little container you go. But I'm thinking specifically of people who keep like real ass rats as pets. Fuck's wrong with y'all? All right. Don't judge. No judgment here. None at all. But what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Listen, that's not a judgment. That's a question. Wish to help me find the marmots? Nothing suitable to pay you for your services, but if you're offering out of the goodness of your heart, I'd welcome the assistance. Who's stepping and stomping behind me? It's that little fucker. The little mammoth. Mammoths and marmots. Name is Aaronville. I said the capture of these Naxian marmots is a trial I've no desire to repeat. Grizzled mice, they call them. For a mercy, there are no other marmot species on this tier at present, so you won't... Yeah, you can mistake. Okay, cool. Is this the usual beat them up, just slap them around, and then capture them before I kill them super hard? Scamper around here, be on your guard. There are beasts out there that won't hesitate to prey on the marmot or you. That's wild. Are y'all like studying them or something? Why is it so large that you guys have monster issues down here? You built all of this and then said let them roam? Jesus! The fuck is that? It's a big tree yeti. Please say marmot over it. God damn it, it's a troll. It's a regular ass troll. I was so hoping it was like, please say that. Just say marmot. I was like, I'm sorry, excuse me? I thought he said tiny critter. Okay. Oh, there we go. I was like, where the heck? All right, what design do you have? You have the old school Final Fantasy? No. Oh. Oh? Oh, right, I'm protecting you. Eat my nuggets. Yeah, we got trolls now. Yeah. Oh, shit. And one of them gets corrupted, we're all dead. Yeah. Oh, right, I read that. Also, the battle music. That's my first time hearing it. I just realized. Very epic. I think I let it run away. Rarely have you ready to sack when the grizzled mouse scamps off. God. I'm so anxious looking at that map. I'm so actively upset looking at that map. I don't like this feeling again. I've been away from it for a while, and to see, I thought I was just getting a cute little dungeon, like, ooh, 30-minute dungeon, yeehaw. Fucking huge ass map. You stop your goddamn laughter, witch. You demon. God damn it. Oh, a hunting troll, lovely. Aether currents for everyone. No.
Yay!
No.
Aether currents, my favorite.
No. We were free. We were free. Free at last, free at last. God almighty, I thought we were free at last. I fucking missed. All right. This is just, I literally, and as I look over and I can see the fucking expanse over here.
Oh,
look at this bullshit. Look at this, just Final Fantasy VII. We're in Midgar. We're in great medieval Midgar. Fucking. All right. I'm upset. I'm a little. I need to breathe. The doctor told me to use my breathing exercises. I need to Yeesh. I periodically check my phone to see if I'm getting anyone to take those cases. Looks like I'm not. Up that way, past the troll. I saw a 5'8" Tatsumaki today. What's Tatsumaki from, so that I can remember what her outfit looks like? I assume that sounds like a shinobi. A shinobi from some game that I'm not currently playing, or haven't played in a while. Oh, right. Oh, my bad. That's the little freaking Spriteling. I call her Spriteling. A fucking tiny girl who's constantly upset at people making fun of her for her stature. As one is to do when you are that trope. But also psychic badass with green hair. Right. Wow. That's... In this world, there are costumes, or there are certain cosplays because of the characters and how they were created. So when I hear that someone's cosplaying that character, I immediately go, I shouldn't look at this in public. It could be the safest for work cosplay ever, but the mere design of the character makes me go, I really shouldn't look at this in public. Especially because the majority of the people that I know who put on said cosplay like Tatsumaki's is not the same build as Tatsumaki, let's just put it. And is usually quite more filled out.
Oh, I see.
Which means that her outfit, which is literally just pretty much a black dress with the slits down the thighs, is a bit more curvaceous, a bit more voluptuous, a bit more scrumptious is a good word. A bit more. All right, I'm done. I'm gonna grab this Aether current and get attacked by a troll. I should put Cardi on me. Anyone on Kill la Kill? I've seen Kill la Kill cosplay. It's usually of them in their school outfit, so it's not bad. Or you know what's a really good one that I think needs to get more play, because yeah, whatever. the girls when they're wearing their goddamn battle outfits, and yes, they're mostly naked, yada yada yada. You know what's a dope ass outfit from that? Mako's outfit when she gets one of the like the 2-star outfit that Mako gets, where she gets the fucking she puts the straw in her mouth and has like captain's hat and shit. That's a sick ass costume. Yeah, Mako's is cool too. I just love that costume. That's the only cosplay I want from that. Or if you're gonna do any other cosplay, fuck Satsuki and Ryoko. I want it to be of I think, what's his name? Grigori? The big dude who then goes full on BDSM with his outfit when he transforms. And he's literally just gimped out. Where's that, huh? Why is that never at the con? People don't have no taste, no variety. Where's the diversity? God damn it. Yo, this is wild. Thank God all those places require permission. More prepared for its speed this time. You succeed in sacking the rat. It's my rat now. I do love a good Satsuki. That was me reading second, by the way. God damn it. You tricked me. Gamagori. Right, okay. I was like, I know Gory is the last part, but I couldn't remember the beginning of his name. Okay. I get that in there, you know? Because I forgot his name. Yeah. Get that in there. Get, or if you're gonna do the whole lewd thing, I guess it's a bit harder to do this at cons. Although I think I have seen people succeed with it. At least when it's the male version of the cosplay. Go full nudist beach. Nudist beach. Go, just get in there.
Huh?
You've seen Kill la Kill, right?
No.
Oh, okay. I would slightly... Yeah, slight spoiler. All right. Do you
Okay.
care?
No.
Good. Okay. It doesn't watch TV. No media of any kind. Damn.
Second, I have a job. I work 12 hours a day, every day, for like the past 10 years.
You say that as if we don't also have jobs and just fucking do it anyway. I'm streaming right now.
Well, I'm on here with you right now.
Right. This counts. What the fuck is
Okay.
that soundtrack
If
behind me?
this counts as TV, then all right.
Yes, you're on TV.
Okay. Hello. Hi, Mom.
Actually, yeah, Buppy, without saying anything too much, is Nudist Beach is an organization in Kill la Kill. I will add a little more context why they're named Nudist Beach. Without saying anything about the organization, the main through line of the show is oppression via clothes.
Oh. Also, the penis music?
I'm sorry?
Buppy said it, not
Yeah,
me.
I'm reading it. No, that was to
Okay.
Buppy. Yeah, no, don't worry. I'm sorry? Why is it sir?
Huh?
Yeah, no, I know what you said, Labyrinth. Yes, this theme. Why is it the penis music? No, don't just say that like that. The explanation. You know, the Labyrinthos theme, the penis music. That's not explanation to the thing you said. Right? Exactly. What seconds? Buppy out here just being like, yeah, the Labyrinthos theme. That's not an explanation. I see people call it that on Twitter. I'm so
Buppy's
confused.
Seriously gonna make me go to twitter.com and search penis music.
Don't do
All
that.
right.
Don't
No,
do
I'm doing it.
Verde,
Unless-
Verde, no, Verde. Do you have safe search on? Can you put safe search on Twitter?
Oh, this just got spicy real fast.
Oh no. I'm so scared you're gonna pull up like a WebM of somebody playing a trombone with their dick. I'm so concerned about what penis music could actually lead to. Who tasked you to capture them? And who tasked you to capture these penis marmots? Everything's penis now. The authority in charge of Labyrinthos, now in perpetuity. Same officials who've had us work day and night of late. Honorable members of the forum, who else? Suitable for consumption, easy to breed. Those were the 2 conditions I was given for the stock I was in. Suitable for consumption, easy to breed. Don't know what the forum's plan for these creatures, but at the very least, I doubt they'll be served for dinner today or tomorrow. Y'all feeding a demon down here? And one big enough that you need like a huge shipment? She's gonna get the bowling ball gif.
Okay, I found an Urban Dictionary entry.
No.
No, it's not it's not actually that bad. I don't know if it's relevant, but
read it out.
The Urban Dictionary says, penis music. Music that you know is bad and shouldn't be listened to or enjoyed, but triggers the uncontrollable instinct of wanting to dance and jam out to it anyway.
What's the relation to the penis?
I don't know. It has 333 upvotes on here, so... Penis music, know your meme. Oh no. This seems bad.
No. Yeah, that's probably bad.
I'm afraid to scroll down on this one, I'm gonna be honest.
Scroll!
Oh no, okay, alright.
Oh no, Buppy got 8 ads. Someone free Buppy.
No, Buppy, no, not your 8 ads.
Big ads. Remember to pull your ads. So we've confirmed. See, that's why you're getting fucked up by the ads, Buppy. Nobody's doing the mechanics. You can't hear this, it's fine. I say that fits with everything. I'm gonna say that from now on. Because, so essentially, as Second posted, the mechanics of the... Oh, right, yeah, Buppy's on the phone, right? See?
Oh.
Thanks, friendo!
Hey!
Second doubly gifted Buppy Park a subscription. Second doubly gifted a tier 1 sub to Buppy Park. They have given 10 gift subs in the channel.
And get in there, Buppy.
Yay!
You gotta do the mechanics. Otherwise, you get attacked by all the ads and you fucking wipe. Nobody ever listens. Kinda hard to believe that such a comprehensive restructuring of Labyrinthos and its archives could have been planned in so brief a window. Aye, this plan was long in the making. They were but awaiting the right time to put it into effect. And Telophora's declaration was what set it all in motion. Seems likely, but let's not leap to conclusions just yet. For the moment, I suggest we conduct a wider investigation of Labyrinthos. The more facilities we visit, the more pieces of the puzzle we stand to find. In that case, how about we head to the Archeon? From there, we can reach my aneurysm. Ah, what's wrong? I'm fine, truly. Sun descent has left me with a bit of a headache, that's all. Nothing that will stop me from soldiering on. Must be about it then. At least allow me to take the lead. I'm fairly certain I remember the way. We followed a path east, through the forest where you were chasing after that mouse. A marmot, was it? Anyway, trolls you need to watch out for. Nah, they're not that bad. I'm a healer, and I killed them real good. Reminds me of the time I was doing a dungeon and a player got mad at me for explaining a mechanic to someone else who was new and telling me to let them figure it out for themselves. That's weird. That's bad. I would say that from my experience, granted, my experience with the Final Fantasy XIV community at large has been very minimal. It's mostly just been with you guys and the memery in which is shared with me through you guys. But from what I've experienced for the most part, it's been pretty jovial, like 95% of the time. I'll even say 97%. And then that 3%, baby. Shit, I'm even doing Boja, like, as a solo person, essentially. Just joining up randomly with parties. And that's also fine, and people are just pretty chill. I think the first time and only time I've really had a big, like, wow, this person's a complete dick bag. This is super douche. Was in that extreme of the Good King. The Good King Mog. That's the only time I've experienced a big, like, oh, and it was a mentor. Which is thus, although I will say that the whole thing about mentors universally sucking, that still to date is the worst mentor I've ever met in anything. He was such a dick. But I've not met another bad mentor since. They either don't say anything in chat until like if we have an issue, and then I'll see them go like, oh hey, by the way, just watch out for this. And like that's usually the whole interaction. Or they're like goofing around in chat just talking about nonsense. I've not had another bad experience with a mentor. It was just that one time I was like, oh shit, wow, you suck. And then there was one other non-mentor in, was it against Warrior of Light? I remember somebody more recently, like in Shadowbringers, in a trial or a duty, being a little, like saying something to the whole group and being like, why, wait, what? How's that on us? But yeah, otherwise the only other time that I have had any sort of bad interaction with someone in the 14 community has been just me being the dick, not typing it to them, but calling them obscenities when they keep dying.
I mean, that's just normal. Everybody does that.
I was about to say, literally just me raging here, where I was like, Jesus Christ, you're dead again. That was in the Warrior of Light fight. No, it wasn't. That was during Eden. One of those Eden fights in the last bracket, the last tier. It was that one person who died like 8 times during it. And I revived him 4 times and the other healer revived him 4 times. I was like, yo, homie, what are you doing? What are you doing? Penis music originated in a Megamind meme. Of course it did. Backed up by some zany instruments. This theme has zany instruments in the beginning. Oh, okay, so that's literally all it is. And probably
okay, so
titanium.
now that we're back to penis music.
No,
listen, I need to post a tweet. Do I do chance time or how do I post a link? Am I just allowed?
You can just post the link, yeah.
Okay.
I haven't chance time in a while. Shit.
This tweet is Buppy.
Oh no.
It's fine. It's not like NSFW or anything.
That reminds me of the time I was doing a dungeon. Oh yeah, I read that. So when we inevitably wiped on the boss, the new guy said I don't get it. And so I said, player said I'm not allowed to talk, so you should ask them the mechanics. And then they called me petty and left. That was petty, but it was good. And yes, Taco, it was Rin. Right, we were together. Right? Were you joining? Did you join in on us, Taco? Because it was me in second. Or was it Buppy that joined? No, Buppy, you were with us for one of the raids. Or with me for one of the raids. I don't remember if second helped. I say raids, I mean the alliance raids. Because you were in a different alliance. Okay, that's where Buppy was in the near stuff. So Taco, were you with? You were just in the chat. Okay. But yeah, no. Buppy, yeah, the alliance raid. Yeah. Yes, but yeah, Taco, you're remembering correctly. Like their name was Rin something. And it's like every time I looked over at the health of my party, Rin was dead. And I'm like 3 of the revivals were after we just revived him. I was like, man, come on now. Like I know it's hard, but my homie, not like this. Oh, was that the near raid then? Okay, you remember that? If you remember that, Buppy, you must have been in there with. Okay, it was when you were in there with us. And that shit was ridiculous. Oh, you weren't there. You saw the vid. Oh, okay. Within those vast rooms are stored countless samples and specimens, as well as detailed. Oh wait, I was gonna click the link. I got fucking distracted. Literally, the only thing I said when they announced Labyrinthos was this is actual penis music in 14, and everybody in the call just.
What happened?
Who in 14 listens to penis music? Thancred. Need to make a Thancred alt named penis music. What the fuck?
I don't know.
I'm so confused.
This must be Zoomer talk. I don't know.
Is that? Oh no. Are we old? Are we boomers?
I think we're old. I think we're old now.
Is that the new Is that how that works now? You just get moved into the boomer bracket, no matter whether or not you're actually a part of that bracket? I feel like that's inaccurate.
Once you're 30, you just don't get to know all the hip, cool things anymore. You only get to work with what you already had.
No, but I'm so hip and cool. Oh no, what's happening to me? I want to go to a lounge and drink whiskey and smoke a cigar.
Dude, I turned 32 and like instantly got a knee problem. I don't even know anymore.
Okay, shut up. No, we can't be like this. No. That, it was always there. We're just now putting more focus on it. All right? No, we're not doing this. Because the same way that I thought that about my back. Come on, back be achy.
No, not the back problems. Oh, no.
And then when I see so many fucking TikToks and tweets about like, I turned 30 and my back went crack. I was like, no. That is not what's happening. We just ignored it. And the second we crossed over, I refuse to believe that magically the 3 in my age popped up in the front. And I was like, oh, you're gonna die, son. It's time to get into the dirt. Jesus. I should get that looked at. See, second's fine. Supposedly. It's an old meme. Supposedly. We're here to peruse the vaults. Show me your vaults. Show me your genitals. Your genitals. See, is that's an old meme now? Oh no. Students about Isyan, but is that relevant? I was given to believe that the vaults, those open to the public, at least were, open to the public. Ordinarily, yes, that would be the case. At present, however, access is restricted. Only persons directly involved in the reorganization efforts are permitted to enter. I got all my sickness problems out when I was a baby. I'm invincible now. He reversed. He Benjamin Buttoned. This building has a lift which connects to the military, yeah? Why don't we at least make use of that? No looking at the elevators. Service has also been suspended. For the time being, priority has been given over to conveyance of inventory. They're feeding some shit down in the lower tiers. Apologize for the inconvenience. Please come again after our restructuring operations concluded. By that time, it will be too late, and we were so close to getting answers. We need to rethink our approach. Let's step outside for the moment, shall we? Should we? I feel like we shouldn't have even started that part of the discussion still standing here, to be fair. Students have Baldician. Oh, you knew. Okay, he knew. To be fair, we can call it Teletubby music. We all remember Teletubbies. I never fucking watched Teletubbies. And the second that I finally saw what Teletubby was about, with that fucking baby son, I was horrified. And I was like, thank God I was not Teletubby's kid. I was a Barney kid. Just hanging out with me and my purple dinosaur. I was a Barney kid who grew up into being an out-of-the-box kid and a Bear in the Big Blue House kid.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Who
I
then...
think for me it was mostly Sesame Street.
Okay. Yeah. And then from that, as well as, I guess, Roly Poly Oly. And from that grew into... or simultaneously watch, like I didn't start seeing a lot more of the family Disney and Nickelodeon sitcom stuff. So it's like, or mostly Disney, because then it's like Boy Meets World and fucking, what are the name of those 3 brothers back then that had their own Disney? They were all Disney kids. It's Matt, Joey, and the little one that I can't remember his name. Oh, Cyber Chase. Cyber Chase is something I came back around to. Or I should say, like, I saw when I was, like, 14. I was like, oh, shit, this stuff on, like, PBS and stuff. Nanny, Spincidine, Wilgrid. To be fair, yeah, I watched a bunch of Nanny. It's like, you get your brackets and you get your time slots in the day, right? Where it's like, okay, you get your kid shows, usually most of the time, either in the early-ass morning before school or right before you go to sleep. And then you get, in the middle of the day in my house, you get your courtroom shows and your adult sitcoms, or quote-unquote adult. It just meant hanging out with real people and shit. So Friends, Will and Grace, The Nanny. For a second there, 30 Rock. I was like, I don't know what's happening. Like, The Nanny of the 1 second just listed is the only one I think that my wee brain, I could comprehend all of them, but like had enough context to go, oh, I get what's happening here. Minus the whole, oh, the nanny and the dad want to fuck. Oh, okay. That's obvious now. Had no idea as a kid. I missed all the romantic tellings. Anything romance, missing. Until I hit, I guess, I want to say I was at that point 9 or 10 and watching Boy Meets World. And it's like, oh, and then the crush on Topanga started. When all of us were convinced that Topanga was a little mixed girl. And now we know the truth. Well, I guess she's like, I think she's, I don't know if no, I didn't have this conversation here. I had it in a different Discord. It turns out she's, Maltese.
Oh.
Yeah. So, what's the best way to put it? Ethnic white? Is that like the official term of spicy white? It was like Maltese. It was like over there. Shit, am I saying the wrong thing? Is that, wait, is the dog breed named after the place? Don't do this to me. Is it Maltese? Malta. It's Malta. Like, what do you call people from Malta? Stop. Don't do this to me, second, you fuck. God damn it. Now I'm looking at the
Maltese
wikis.
people are a nation and ethnic group indigenous to Malta.
Oh. Thank God. I'm like, shit, wait, what? What did I call her? Oh no. Why is the dog a Maltese breed? I thought that was a made up place, not gonna lie, Jesus Christ. Alright.
Oh my God, second.
Alright. We're continuing. Oh, am I getting dressed up as a custodian to go to the lower floor? It is likely that the people in this area are involved in the restructuring one way or another. Were to ingratiate ourselves, they might allow us to accompany them on the lift. Let's ask around. Let's make buddy-buddy. Alright, does everyone here know how to flirt? Go flirt with everyone you can. Okay. Alfie and Allie, go find yourself some groomers. We'll kill them later. Anyway. The Muse student. Am I taking the lift? Oh no, we're just students. They won't let us into the villa even though we found. Actually, we have no idea what it is we found. There's no record of such a creature anywhere. It was wandering around tranquility. So we thought to donate it to the vaults. Y'all just got a motherfucking... The box is completely sealed! That's a little squeal, don't you think? Anyway, suppose we'll have to take care of it until the arcane is open again. They're just fucking killing something in this box. Jesus Christ. Oh, you thought it was destroyed like Pompeii? Alright. Just gonna let you have that one. But yeah, I guess because of the fact that it's like marmots don't need oxygen, it's fine. I did see a gleaner fellow heading out the gate there, though, shouldering a large pack engaged in some mad task. Maybe he'll be head down below after he's done with whatever it is he's doing. And now that I'm thinking about, like, I had this conversation at some point in an earlier stream, like all my conversations. But, like, talking about what was the first crush, like, TV crush that I can actually remember having. And I think it probably would have first been Topanga. Then after that, if we're just talking real life people, it would have been Topanga. And then after that, I think there's a good shot that it was Tia and Tamara, or actually it was Tia, because as in their show, they were portrayed as Tia was the more like serious one who liked the more grown-up acting, and Tamara was the goofy, fun-having one. So I was down with the serious sister. Yeah, if we're talking
because
cartoons
you want
and
to
stuff,
be the goofy one in the relationship.
Exactly. You got it. No, if we're including cartoon stuff, then it was like it's most likely Roxanne. It's most likely Roxanne. Of a goofy movie.
Right. Yeah, I knew exactly who you meant.
Yeah, no, I'm just clarifying for everyone. It's like, yes, the dog. Yes. I'll stand right here and say it. Yeah. Oh shit, Aaronville, you good? What's happening over here, homie? Oh, you hunting? Running away. Running what away? What are you looking at? It's you again. I don't mean to be rude, but I'm in the middle of another task. Cloudkin, I need to capture close, very close. Oh shit, Cloudkins. Wish to help me with this too? Still, 2 hunters are generally better than one. Alright. Canal here is a common gathering spot for birds of all kinds, but the one I'm after today is the hornbill. Hornbill! Its feathers are green and its cry a distinctive caw. Single it out and shoot it with the sleeping dart. Alright. Alex from Totally Spies. I hope they stop soon. Oh no, not screaming. Yeah, no, it would have. So yeah, cartoon wise, it's fucking, yeah, Roxanne, and then Kim Possible, and then I don't know. I never had a crush on Penny Proud from the Proud family, because I had a crush on Kyla Pratt. So I had a crush on her actress, her voice actress. And I knew, and because I had a crush on her, like the first time I watched Proud Family, I was like, that's fucking Kyla. And I was like, I love Proud Family, best show ever. And then
that was
it was
a good ass show.
Yeah, it was a good ass show. I need to finally watch the new one.
Oh yeah, there's a new one.
Yeah, I just don't. Is it on Disney Plus? It is, right? Yeah, I need to just watch it. I keep forgetting. For the longest time, I thought Kyla Pratt and Keke Palmer were the same people. God damn. You know what? No, I'll allow it just because there was a moment in time where they literally were like cast type in the same shit. Like Keke Palmer did, I think her first role that I'm aware of is the Spelling Bee thing, like the Spelling Bee movie. And then and Kyla Pratt's first role that I can think of is her being the youngest daughter in Dr. Dolittle. And they're like the same type of character. So I could see it being like, oh, okay. Literally, they're playing the same character essentially, but in different movies. So if you just watch that and you go, right. Grew up to be very different people. I haven't heard shit from Kyla Pratt, but Keke doing it. Keke winning.
Yeah, isn't she in Nope?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She's doing great. Oh, Hillary from Fresh Prince. Yes, Hillary would have been a crush. One of the Power Rangers from Mighty Morphin. Honestly, you could pick all of the girls from Mighty Morphin. That's why I just said one of them. Just it has been Kimberly. Could have been Trini. Could have been, and I feel bad because I say that and then I can't remember the name of the Power Ranger who becomes the new Yellow Power Ranger after Trini is gone. And I'm looking at her I can see her face, and I don't remember what the fuck your character's name is or the actress's name. And then like it started leaning into movies as I started watching more movies. And I remember one of my biggest crushes being on, I'm gonna look up her name. I should remember this and it feels bad. I'm just bad with names. But the mom from The Mummy, or the actress from The Mummy who became the mom.
That is very specific.
Yep. And I know somebody will get what I mean. And I know her name again now, and I'll tell it when another spicy white person. Rachel Weisz. Do you know who Rachel Weisz is?
No.
Go look up Rachel Weisz. Go
okay.
type type the mummy Rachel, and then just look at images.
The mummy Rachel. Oh, that's how you spell wise. Okay.
Yeah. That's why I didn't say spell wise. I was like, don't.
The first search result that comes up in this list of suggested is
porn.
the mummy Rachel Wise eyebrows.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, there's so much shit. Oh, caw. Punk ass bitch. Punk ass bitch. Gotcha. They've had me do like 3 different types of mechanics so far in this expansion. I'm good with that. They're messing around with what they can do. That's nice. Okay, have you seen the pictures?
Yes.
All right. I will not explain myself further.
Okay.
I feel like okay, well.
She just looks like a worse Winona Ryder to me, but all
Look
right.
at this hoe. Look at you. Oh my god.
Look, I'm sorry. I
you
stand
kidding?
Winona Ryder.
Are you kidding? I ain't saying shit on Winona. Winona is also gorgeous. But are you kidding?
Look, I'm saying it's more for you, all right? But that's all you.
I'm disgusted. I'm devastated. It was down horrendous for Marissa Tomei.
Marissa Tomei.
So you met this time
oh wait, I don't know if you watch Marvel stuff. It was gonna be easy. Hot Aunt May.
I understand.
Oh, that
and bringing in creatures
person.
from
Yeah,
the
no, I did
outside.
see that. Okay,
But what's the point of chasing
sure.
after ones already
I feel
here?
like
You
she's
can
a
look
little
up
bit
cousin. You
older
can look
now.
up My Cousin Vinny version. That's her like first role or one of her first ones. Oh, this dude has a nice voice.
Remove specimens no longer needed for study, or those we've had difficulty raising. But we can't simply turn them loose. Safely returning such
She
creatures
seems
to
cool.
their
I
native
don't know. There's a lot of
habitats is
love
another
for
facet of the gleaner's
brown-haired, wavy-haired girls in here, so I respect that.
Not in this case.
It's essentially because we all fell in love with Raven, so anyone who's fair-skinned and has an emo feeling aesthetic at some point in their career leads us all down a dark path.
The restricted section in the lower
I
level
guarantee that's where it's from for most of
open
us.
only to a select few
I
restricted
100% guarantee
candidates
that's where it's
like
for
before.
most of us. Or it's a combination thereof, because that's also why we're into Shigo.
Rumor and hearsay.
I guarantee.
Magics. Advanced technologies that can never be allowed to fall into outside
You guys would
hands.
be Shigo fuckers.
Even archons are not privy.
I'm sorry, why are you saying that like I'm wrong? Why are you... Second, do you hear this shit? Do you hear this shit? Bricked up! Exactly!
Wait, what the fuck does bricked up mean? Is that like
You
brick
know
house?
damn well what that... Nope. I'm
Well,
skipping
then I don't know what
cutscene
it
over
means.
this shit.
Oh
Verde,
my god.
I don't know what's happening in the story because you're talking this blasphemous shit.
An experiment?
God damn it.
Look, man, I didn't go here, okay? My interest was the opposite side of the playground, all right? If we're gonna go there.
All right, then you should be looking at Brendan Fraser from The Mummy.
Any kind of advanced research. I'd be
Are you
more
gonna say
inclined
something
to
about
believe
Brendan?
we were
He's a
making
wonderful guy.
preparations to migrate to the
He's
south.
hotter now than he was back then.
Mericidio.
Oh, you like Daddy Brendan. Okay, that's fair.
Yes.
That's fair.
What? Why would you say that?
Much of the flora and fauna we were asked to procure could serve as reliable sources of sustenance.
Yeah, what the fuck are they feeding
They're
down here?
comparatively hardy species too, able to endure harsh climates. And among them are specimens known to be effective in improving soil quality and purifying water.
Oded Fur?
When you put it that way, migration does sound like a reasonable
Who is that? Name a role second, so that I know.
An assumption. Through our tasks, we gleaners glimpse only bits and pieces of the forum's plans.
Oh, I want to
Prime
test something.
concern is that our requisitions,
Hey,
be they living or
Verde.
otherwise, are properly
Yes?
preserved for
Do
the
you know
purposes
Morris
of
Chestnut?
generations.
No.
Look up Morris Chestnut. So Morris and then
I
Chestnut.
regret that I cannot reward you.
Ah.
as you
Oh, our
American
death. Of
actor.
course. Okay. Yeah, nah.
Boys in the Hood.
I think everyone in The Mummy has aged like a fine
It is
wine.
imperative that we reach the
Like
lower
literally.
And seeing as you are already set to descend
Need
with your
this
assigned
dude's, like,
cargo, mayhap we could
discography or
accompany
whatever
you
it's
as
called.
your
Filmography.
assistants.
Mm-hmm. I know. Second, I know, but I want to see. You never know. You never know.
Oh, Kick-Ass 2. I saw that one.
There you go. I was about to say there could be a thing that crosses over. He's Morris Chestnut is one of the actors that for a lot of us is like, for lack of a better way of putting it, is known as a black film actor, because a lot of his roles were primarily films targeted and marketed towards black people in America. So in general, if you didn't get those movies placed in front of you, you wouldn't see him. In comparison to like, although he started kind of like this as well, Idris Elba, and partially because of his British standing as well, was put into movies that was put into a more diverse audience, or like show towards a more diverse audience. So Idris Elba would become a household name in comparison.
This is the perfect
Yeah, I wasn't
solution.
exposed to like predominantly black media until pretty late in life, like, you know, closer to like 19. Like that was when I first saw like Baby's Kids, for example.
Oh, okay,
and,
yeah.
like the Medea movies and stuff. Yeah. My in childhood, my house was just white, mayonnaise white. Just no culture, no spice whatsoever.
No seasoning.
Not when we've come
Then I got kicked out of my mom's house, and I went to California, and you know, there's a lot more melanin down there. Hung out with a lot of black people. Yay!
I'm happy for you. Good for you. We're gonna go into a cave. I missed that entire fucking conversation, that cutscene. I have so many black friends. Verde.
Yeah, like
2022.
just, gosh, 3 now. Thanks, guys.
Oh shit. No, don't
That's
say
actually
that
a
on my
joke.
stream. Yeah, I know, but don't say. Oh my. Somebody's gonna. Well, nobody's gonna, because nobody else watches me. But you never know. In the future, when I clip that specifically and separate it from any context, and then just
come
post
on,
it,
man.
and
Don't
then
get
just-
me canceled for. Actually, would that get me canceled?
10 years from now, maybe.
Yeah.
And then you could go with the "it was a different time" excuse.
No, come on. Actually, you know, if I'm gonna get canceled, then there's much worse content that I've admitted to Second directly, which I don't know if he remembers, but if he outs me, then I could just get canceled. But if you're gonna clip from this stream, I hope you do the one where you started shouting at me for not liking that one lady, because I think that was a funny moment.
What's her name? Say it.
Rachel Wise.
Good, all right.
Oh, thank God. Second doesn't remember. All right.
He doesn't remember anything you tell him, apparently. Another thing about it, the crushes thing explains why I also had a crush on a rather subpar goth girl named Catherine in middle school. No, I'm saying, literally, the unfortunate part about cool, awesome characters who just so happen to have a goth aesthetic is that then our little kid brains associated that with this. And it also helped that, you know, punk pop and stuff was like essentially became mainstream pop for like a good 5 years of our development. More, honestly. Like half of a whole bunch of us are into fucking Paramore. It's good music, but also that just fucking happened for no reason. And we were into like Blink 182 and Sum 41. It was like, so.
Oh, hell yeah.
All those things combining led to, and then you woke up one day and was like, why am I into a whole bunch of pale-skinned brunettes? What's up with that? And just follow the crumbs, follow the trail of crumbs, and you're like, oh shit, right.
Oh my God, don't talk about Pop Goes Punk. Oh no, that was my shit. That was like.
Shout out to Linkin Park, Alien Ant Farm. Yeah, just get them all in there, baby. Fucking lean a little harder one way, you get Good Charlotte. Lean another way, you get My Chemical Romance.
Oh.
Lean backwards, you get I chimed in with "Have you people ever heard of?"
Panic at the Disco.
Thank you. My brain broke for a second.
And I liked all of those bands.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I know my people. I know our fucking generation. And all of that shit stirred in a pot. And it was like, and this is why your tastes are so.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's definitely my taste in women. My taste in men, I would not describe as punk. I want somebody with glasses and who's an idiot. I think that would be good.
Oh no. Oh no. Where did my brain go? It stopped.
Rachel Wise.
Yes. All right. I'm back. So that explains like one part of my attraction, and then the other part, which, so for example, for Verde, talking about black media and stuff, the same way that was like all these actors, also a bunch of actresses, obviously, that were like particularly ended up in a lot of media marketed towards black people in America. And so then like the other half of me and the way my crushes developed were through those movies and TV shows. So I already mentioned Tia and Tamara, although that was on Disney, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so a bunch of people saw Sister. But then there was stuff like, the reason I got a crush on Kyla Pratt besides Proud Family was seeing her in a UPN show called One-on-One, I think. And then there was Eve, who was also a singer, but also her show Eve. And then Half and Half, which had these two actresses that only shit I've ever seen them in is black TV and film. I don't even know the actress's name. I'm just like, or actually, no, that's not true. One of the so Half and Half was about half sisters, and one of said sisters was the older sister in Smart Guy. So and for fun connections to everything, in Smart Guy, which was the Disney show with the he's a smart guy, the little kid who goes to high school and he's like fucking 10 because he's a smart guy. He's the actor for that is Taj Mori, Tia and Tamara's little brother.
Oh.
So I think that's essentially how he got that role. The sisters were in Disney, and then they were like, hey, we have this pilot here. Can your brother play the part? And I was like, all right. But the person who played his sister in the show ended up being one of my crushes from that, as well as ending up in Half and Half. A bunch of UPN shows, and then with movies, it was like fucking Nia Long, Megan Good, shit, I can't remember Lisa's last name. Second, help me. Puppy, help me. Lisa Bonet? Yes. Lisa Bonet. There's another Lisa too. I'm not playing this video game tonight, apparently. I'm just going through my childhood crushes. No. Lisa Bonet was, I beat you to it. Assuming everyone signed their straps and checked their gear, then I say we head in. Given terrain ahead, though, it might be wise to leave some distance between us. Don't want to be stumbling over each other if it comes to a fight. Take it slow, and don't forget to check your surroundings from time to time. We meet up again at the other end. But like, that's the other end of my crushes. And it's a weird thing to point out here now. It's like, and this is a messed up thing that can go into slightly with like colorism. That in general, there's usually a lot of a concern, or not even a concern, like an observable outcome that for a lot of media, black produced or not, through the 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s, and even to today, that quite often darker skinned actresses specifically would often be looked over for roles in
Right, because of colorism.
Yeah, in comparison to more light-skinned actresses.
Right.
And so part of that did lead to, although there were darker skinned actresses, as I'm like growing up and watching them and getting crushes and stuff, I can see that a lot of maybe my romantic interests at when I was younger was again partially formulated by, one, because I'm light skinned, so and that comes from my parents and stuff. So my brother's dark skinned, but then it's like most of my family is on the lighter end. So it's like a combination of, oh, who do I see most often? And then on top of that, who I end up being shown most often in like a romantic setting and like an attractive way were like lighter skinned actresses. So it's like for a while there was like a lot of my interests are like at like the darkest would be a Megan Good or a Nia Long, which if you look up either actress is like, to compare, like now, Lupita Nyong'o.
Oh yeah.
Fucking gorgeous, and also, but she is what you would consider like dark skinned.
Right.
Whereas like Nia Long is like somewhere in between me and her. So it's weird how that shit can play out.
Yeah,
and just kind of form your brain.
Yep, them Hollywood beauty standards are a bitch.
I'm happy at least that eventually, like, I, started talking to humans. After a long enough time of just interacting with people in real life instead of just watching TV as a kid and forming a bunch of bonds with only my family and then the TV. I like my taste grew because I actually met people.
Right.
What the fuck is a mithril cap anyway? These little shroom monsters? I hate this. No, don't look at me. This battle music is so interesting. Oh, I hear it. Okay. I don't know, thinking about the people I had a crush on, there wasn't any particular defining characteristic aside from they wear a lot of black. Oh yeah. No, this is mostly in hindsight for me. And like, I wasn't having those thoughts as a kid, obviously. Or even as a teen. Especially as a teen, because by then I was dating a whole bunch of people and being a slut.
Yay!
But yeah, no, it's just like only looking at hindsight and who my crushes were, at least when it came to in media, and it was like, oh yeah, it did tend to lean towards this, but that's because that's what I was given. I don't know if I should allow that in chat because that means it's gonna be allowed all the time. I'm gonna allow it. Hooray for sluts. Thanks, Buppy.
Thank you, Buppy.
Looks wise, I was kind of all over the place. I never acted on any of it because low self-esteem. Damn. It was a weird catch-22 for me that because I was a swimmer, at some point, other people decided for me that I must be getting booty. And I didn't lean into it, but then it was weird. It's just like perception of me led to me getting ass. Because I would just be like, oh, okay, hey. Oh, she likes me, neat. And then finding out it's like, oh, it's because everybody thought, oh yeah, you always got, like, somebody was always crushing on you, man. I'm like, they were? I just said hi. Imagine being a jock. Listen here, you tall motherfucker. You could have.
Yeah. Yeah, I have, having not seen
I did that
second,
as a
I know
5'8"
he's
man.
handsome. I know this dude is handsome and he's trying to talk himself down, but I believe it.
Yeah.
I feel the energy.
It is impressive though. Second makes a valid point though. It's like if you have low self-esteem, it doesn't matter how gorgeous you can be. Wink,
That's
wink, hint,
true.
hints.
And
at second.
that's super relatable, especially at that age, but like also in general.
Yeah. Cause it's like, yeah, you avoid opportunities. Like you don't even miss them. Cause for me, it was a case of, like I was just oblivious. It wasn't that I had low self-esteem. I just didn't know shit was happening until it happened. And then I was like, in hindsight, I was like, oh shit. Oh, she likes me. Neat. Yeah. One for Jax. Woo! We're doing it.
Yeah, you know, that's kind of similar for me. Like I wouldn't say in my case it's low self-esteem. Although people love to decide for me that I must have low self-esteem. I don't.
That's fucked up. Good.
But I just don't want to make things weird, you know? Like I
Mhm.
have this weird conception where it's like, oh, if you admit that you think that guy is hot or you know, flirt with your friend, then
Almost.
they're going to be all weirded out and they won't want to be friends with you anymore.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's only been in recent years where I've just been like, you know what, fuck it. I'm flirting with everybody today. I don't give a shit.
Good. You need to have that energy. It's a strong energy.
It's just more fun. And,
yeah.
you know, it's actually surprisingly easy to tell when people are like kind of not feeling it or, you know, just not vibing with it. And when I feel that energy, then it's just like, all right, I'm going to pull back. And, you know, it's like this whole time I built it up in my head like they were going to pretend to be into it and then secretly be like, Molly is creepy. But no, it turns out the people who are not interested in that sort of thing, like you'll just be able to feel it.
Yeah. And actually speaking of the flirting thing too, like I kind of know how to flirt, but for the most part, that's another thing that is usually actually depicted in regards to when guys who are shitheads are talking about women and talking about like, oh yeah, women, all these women are just flirtatious and promiscuous, and they're just confusing it with they asked how they were that day.
Yeah.
But I know, like, looking back too on that, when like people were like, oh yeah, girls were just all over you and stuff, and you just would flirt with everyone, so we figured you were getting laid all the time. I was like, it was flirting because I was like, oh hey, what's up? How was class? What, are you guys going to the beach later? Because I wanted to hang out with people? That's flirting? And then be like, yeah,
being friends is flirting.
Yeah, it was like, what? And then some of those people was like, oh, then yeah, something happened. But it wasn't a one-to-one. It was literally, let's go through my sex life real quick.
Okay,
and
yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, of my, I don't know how many friends I had in high school. It wasn't enough to be like actually confusing. Like I literally just can't count the number. I can think of my 3 best friends and that's about it. But like of the people that I talked to in high school and no longer do, it's like, say I knew 50 people well enough in my class year. I also went to a small high school. I think our class years were about 100 to 150 people. I know there are smaller places, but for New York, that's small shit. Like, there's a school called Brooklyn Tech here that in comparison, while my year is like 100 to 150, there was something like 1,000 kids per year. Wild. But yeah, like say out of that 150, I knew a third of them. And so of that 50 kids, and I only ever hooked up with people in my class too, my class year. So it was like 3, I think 3 or 4 people.
Damn.
I had, within my school, one girl who went to Stuyvesant, which is, from what I hear, is still pretty good. I'm swinging for the fences, baby. Hitting home runs, yeehaw. Fucking suck it, Christopher Robbins. You'll never beat me. Home run derby, bitch. But like they made it like literally afterwards I found out, it's like people were like, yeah, no, we thought you were the slut of the town, man. We could have sworn that half the girls in our year was at least made out with you. And I'm like, I'm sorry. No, I talked to them. That's all I did. And not even as like nah, man, it was just talking. No, I mean, literally all I ever did was say hi to them at our locker because we were next to each other at the lockers. And somehow that came back around to, yeah, we thought you were slanging it. But yeah, it was definitely self-esteem for me because it was pretty much the one guy who got picked on consistently and never really felt, oh man. That being your formative years made it worse because you're dealing with puberty and all that kind of, yeah, that too. So look, that I think's also been pointed out, right? That emotional, like where you are emotionally, especially post-puberty, right after is like much more, erratic's not the right word, it's heightened. Like and that's also why the sense of time feels different as a kid versus as you grow older. Because when you're a child, time feels like forever. Right. And part of that is because of like your heightened emotional state and where your brain is cognitively. Whereas now, and also like what you do on a daily basis. Whereas as you grow older, it feels like years are slipping away. And that's partially because of routine, but also part of it because you've like mellowed out. So events occurring don't whack you in the face and take up so much of your attention that it feels like you're focusing on it for the next, like it's only been 10 minutes, but it feels like 5 hours because of how intensely you're thinking about it. At least that's what I've heard. I don't know if that's a real thing or not, or if I'm just talking voodoo magic. They're growing grapes. Are these the fabled grapes? No, they can't be.
Yeah, those are the 4K
Endwalker.
grapes, dude.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking grapes.
Close-up shot.
Yeah, hold on. After I speak to her, I'm gonna get these grapes. Such bountiful territories ever contested, as you might expect, used to be called Corvus. Before the Imperials renamed it Locus Eminence. Forms are not a surprise, however, but as researchers' ideal environment, one whose climates we strove to recreate within the confines of Labyrinthos. Okay, so you guys essentially redid that. Let me see these grapes. Look at those fucking grapes. Oh, they're no longer 4K. Damn it. My poor grapes. Ripped from their prime.
Well, they're 4K to me.
They'll always be 4K in our hearts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Samaria's story. Thank you, Buppy. Because, yeah, we're just shitting about tonight. We're having a good time. Sirens want to find out what's going on with Forum. Gleaners working hard on something they usually don't do. Crowd keeps getting headaches. That works. Good. I'm happy. I did get that gist. I'm happy with that. I'm the corny boyfriend. As you should be, second. That's a good role.
I love that for you.
Yeah. I've been seeing... I don't even know if... I think Twitter has just been feeding it to me as part of... like random topics on my feed, but I've been seeing, I think it's one artist who keeps sharing like a list of, wow, this is impressive, the amount of things that decide to come in this late at night. Like I have anyone to go to them. I hate work. Oh yeah, on the Twitter feed I was getting a bunch of drawings of being like relationship tropes, and like person A is this, person B is this.
Oh, yeah.
And, like showing the combinations, and I think one of them is second as corny boyfriend, like doing well, no, it was like second. He's not punny. You're not punny, except to torture me. Otherwise, you also groan at puns, so I don't know. And then the other person was the groaner. And it's like, this is a relationship that can happen. Whereas one person's really into this shit, the other person says that they despise it and actually does despise it, except from this person.
Yeah, I've been retweeting
like, that's
a
the
bunch
cute,
of those
like,
on my
aw.
private account because I just love the like trope dynamic thing that's going on.
Yeah. Okay, so you were seeing them too. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You gotta think hard. Yeah, figure that a second. But that was one of them. You know, it's like person who likes to make stupid dad jokes, person who says they hate dad jokes but always seems to like smile a bit when other person says them. And it's like, oh, they deal with your shit and it's cute.
I do ship that. Yeah.
Aurora's such tenacity. We're guided toward the fields, but I'm afraid the forum has us filling orderless. Alright. Massive yet detailed requests, literal wagon loads of crop samples, and hardly any time to put them together. First heard of this grand reorganization, I assumed we would be shuffling around old stock to make room for the new. We came to orders for ridiculous quantities of seeds we've already thoroughly researched. Yeah, strange. Still think you guys are feeding something down there. I get like 50 atheists. How many atheists are here? Hold on.
Oh.
Hold on. Oh! No. No, why?
Yep. Uh-huh.
No, why? No. No. Mamma mia, no. Oh no. Oh no. Luigi, no. Not like this. 5 years ago, no more reduced eighth occurrence, baby. No, please. Somebody's just being murdered over here. Crates tell the story of their contents, bundles of common seeds and saplings. Oh, it's flowers. Like the ones around Yona and the fucking Nier Automata bullshit. Good.
Hard to look away, isn't it?
Hello? Oh.
But they're more than pretty flowers. Heart blooms are attuned to ambient emotion.
Heart blooms, huh? I've been getting a lot of voice acting. Current content now.
You don't seem convinced, but believe me, it's true.
Yo, what's with all these randos having such good voice acting?
Yeah, I feel like they stepped
This
up the voice
Ashen
acting
Grey,
game for this
for
latest
instance.
X-Pack.
It mirrors the anxiety and urgency of those working nearby as they rush to fulfill sudden orders. Intense feelings like those spur the petals to change color. Bright glowing hues in the presence of joy. Dark subdued shades for frustration or despair. Yet even with the collected wisdom of Charlian at our disposal,
Harbor
we've yet
voice
to
number 3.
identify the underlying principle of this empathic effect. And there are other mysteries besides. Although the flower is extraordinarily long-lived, its low reproductive rate has made it difficult to find younger populations growing in the wild. With too few sightings to map its distribution, and no closely related species to track, we've been unable to pinpoint its land of origin.
So it is a fucking
To further
lunatic.
complicate matters, every culture, even dimly aware of its existence, has given it a different name and mythos. Our attempts to study it via the historical record have been an exercise in frustration.
I'm gonna find out the other names for this flower, and one of
As an
them's gonna be
avid
really
botanist
important.
myself, I should one day like to unravel the Heartbloom's secrets. But I'm afraid other duties must take precedence.
It's the flower from Dragon. Oh yeah, no, that's what I said. I was like, oh look, it is actually a fucking lunatic. Yeah, let's just swing it all around. Connect everything. The Okataro's been hanging out even after the raids were finished. Just adding stuff. Oh. We got Matoya stuff. Matoya song. Neat.
Have you learned aught of interest?
Does she just get to share this theme now with Matoya? That's great.
A flower that
I love
reacts
that
to one's feelings.
Yeah.
Strange. I must say, I have never heard of such a thing.
Having only played Final Fantasy I for the first time last year, and I'm amazed how it
This is
just
all
pulled my
very
heartstrings when I heard it.
But as it stands, we fail to
Aw.
gain any significant insight into the forum's undertaking.
Indeed.
I think Kral's dying in the
While there is
background right
certainly
now.
enough activity to support Erenville's supposition that a priority has been placed on improving food production. Unfortunately for our investigation, these workers were never informed as to how their duties serve the master plan.
If only we could interrogate the forum members directly. Isn't that the entrance to the Arcane?
Yeah, it looks like it's turned somebody right in front.
Look, there. I think that's Erenville.
A little difficult to tell from here, but I think you're right. He did say he was coming down to make his report.
Erenville receives his orders from the Forum. Would it not follow, then, that the superior to whom he reports is a Forum member, or at least a close associate?
You mean to eavesdrop on their conversation? What of the risks?
Ours alone to bear. We won't interfere with Erenville's work, nor will he be implicated as an accomplice. If you're not comfortable taking part, I can do this alone.
Nay. I said myself that I wished to know Father's intentions. And no answers will be forthcoming should we simply ask nicely.
We can apologize later, should it come to it. Right now, we need every crumb of information we can get our hands on. Consequences be damned.
It might be best if you came along as well. In fact, we should all...
Yeah, she hasn't moved. In fact, her eyes look clouded.
Oh, yes. That certainly sounds like a plan.
No, no.
I'm glad you agree.
And I guess it's nothing with her Aether, because I would assume that Y'shtola would be able to see
Erenville is
that
on the move.
immediately.
We need to get closer before we lose him.
Almost. I can almost reach you.
Huh? Who are you trying to reach? What are we reaching? Who we touching? Alright. Yokotaro sees a little flame of happiness and hope to S14 and says, you know, I'm gonna step on this. Listen. Yokotaro super believes in happy endings. Don't let him trick you. Don't let him make you think that he's all doom and gloom. He just enjoys the idea of ultimate suffering before seeing the happy ending. She's trying to reach the Pizza Hut. You mean the combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bell? I'm at the Pizza Hut. I'm at the Taco Bell. I'm at the combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bell. Hey. That is also an old meme. I am an old man.
It's okay. We can be old together.
My bones are cracking. Ready.
Yeah.
Who made that song anyway? Does anyone actually know? I don't. I want to say just because every time I can think of a really memey song that I've never figured out who made it, that it's just John LaJoy, the dude who made Show Me Your Genitals. But I have no clue. That's why I sung earlier when I was like, show me your genitals. Your genitals.
I mean, I just assumed that was you.
Nah, yeah, that's a real thing.
Oh my god.
Enjoy. John
no.
LaJoy is like no thank you. John LaJoy is like one of the original YouTube song parody people.
Oh, interesting.
Actually, I shouldn't say parody, because I think all of his comedy songs, like all of his songs are original songs. And he wrote, oh shit, let me look up, because he transitioned from that very much like a Childish Gambino or a Donald Glover over to music and then actual acting. John LaJoy eventually went into stand-up, or actually he may have done stand-up first and then started making the music on YouTube, and then he went over to let's see, he was in a bunch of that crap which I don't care about, but no, he made a song for something big. Oh god, I'm gonna struggle to find this as I read all the song. Yeah, okay, yeah, he gained fame mostly from his YouTube channel. I'm reading the wiki. And then he ended up acting in The League on FXX. Since then, apparently he's back into just indie music. No, discography. Let me see. Oh, it's not gonna. Oh god. He made like a song for somebody or something that was like, oh shit, good for you, buddy. I don't know where it is or who it was for. I have forgotten. It's pain. It's full pain. Okay, let's just look at career. Once again, me being sidetracked from playing video game. Here we go, and then the music section. Oh yeah, and then eventually you got stuff put onto Funny or Die, back when people actually watched that. Songwriting for film and TV. He wrote 5 songs for Lego Movie 2. Wrote 3 songs for the 3rd episode of the After Party. Don't know what the fuck that is. But yeah, okay. Maybe I was thinking of that he wrote music for the Lego Movie 2. Including a song called Catchy Song.
Oh.
I wonder if the song is catchy. I'm super happy with my titling of today's stream, because I was like, I'm gonna take forever in Charlian and never make it to Rattata. If memory serves, colossal wall-like structure is Logiston or Logic Spawn? I did not read that name. Should have on lifts with which one could access the upper and lower tiers. Okay. Even if we happen to find Aaronville in the company of said agent, we cannot expect them to reveal issues of importance. Nay, we shall have to remain undetected. I'm good at that. I'll switch to my ninja class. It's only 20 levels under. Other ways of turning invisible? Oh no. Hippity hop, my little toads. You just didn't ask me for no goddamn... Where's the consent, Y'shtola? Jesus. Also, listen to this Final Fantasy VII ass Final Fantasy song. Jesus. Suggest you and your green companions hop along and catch up with Aaronville. Should you feel the magic's fading, return to me and I will refresh the enchantment. You're an ass, Y'shtola. You're great. I love you, but you're an ass. Right here with me. In your current state of mind, you'd be as likely to leap into the jaws of a predator as you would learn anything of note. Good job noticing, Y'shtola. We're the creature's hereabouts. In that form, you are essentially defenseless. Oh, yeah? You must remain transfigured in order to progress. You return from your transfigured status if you move too far away. Look to your map for the transfiguration's area effect. Speak with your shoulder to restore or prolong transfiguration. Ribbit. We're ribbiting now. Oh! I see. That's a ribbit right there. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. Alfie Toad and Alley Toad. I swear. Keep them at your side. Nice parasol, by the way. Buppy. You leave your quest companions behind by entering a different area. If you wish to have your companions join you again, return and speak with them at the original location. Come with me, my frog companions and small minion Gaia. Wait, hold on. Surely I must have one that matches us better. Yes. Come with me, Pororogo. Toad Party. Oh, you're so much tinier. Are you a frog? Alright. Toad Crew. Engage. Oh, we got 30 minutes of this. I'm not even gonna zoom my camera out. I just wanna roll around like this, like the crew.
Rolling around at the speed of frog.
I understood the assignment. I'm with you.
I appreciate that. Let it be said. I appreciate that you picked up what I put down.
Yeah. The noises that you don't like, that lovely plop sound, Puppy? The sound of just slapping a frog against the concrete?
The wet flesh.
Yeah. Everyone likes some good wet toad flesh. That's some good Foley. You ever want to make a... I'm gonna stop. Alito turns to face north. Perhaps she's suggesting you cross the bridge. What about you, sir? Ribbit Ribbit? Alpha Toad attempts and fails to shake his head, but he nevertheless understands that he's telling you this is the wrong way. Uh-oh. I'm gonna listen to Allie. What could go wrong? Just a couple of enemies. Besides, we're still in the transfiguration section, so yeah. Alright, yeah, cow. I'm gonna need you to not look at me. Oh, you love it? Is it like ASMR? The plop, plop, plop? It's almost like galloping. Alright, I can't get too close. I'm blending in with my natural habitat. They'll never see me. Yeah. That looks so fucking weird. Toad's just walking like... I don't think that's how that works.
I trust you will find your compensation.
Oh my god, so much voice acting.
Satisfactory. We wish to make clear that we are pleased with the efficiency and thoroughness of your work. So much so
Honestly,
that we
with
have
how
come
much
bearing
this game has got to be
need of
bringing
your
in terms of money,
competent
I'm
hand.
glad they're spending it on voice acting.
Another lengthy list. If I may speak frankly, the Gleaners have been pushed to the point of collapse by your unending demands. We are not familiars to be exploited. We are Sharlayan scholars, and we deserve an explanation for this unseemly treatment. What warrants such urgency?
In an age long past, Sharlayan was charged with a momentous duty. And now that word of the final days hangs heavy in the air, the time has come for us to fulfill that charge. I can say no more, but I promise you this. All will be revealed in due course. And when it has, you will understand that your toil was in service to the greatest good.
Then I will do your bidding. For now. But unless you wish the Gleaners to rise up in protest, I advise you to offer tangible improvements for our working conditions. Your promised revelation does nothing to address present circumstances.
A fair point. Your concerns will be conveyed to the Forum.
You see nothing. It's merely toads hanging about.
I hope that was informative. You may consider my debt to you repaid in full.
God damn it. Aaronville, you're a cool guy.
I have my reservations about the Forum. I want to believe that they have our best interests at heart.
Unionize the Gleaners.
Which is why I'm reassured that you're busy sniffing out the truth of things. We can ill afford to place all our eggs in one basket, this master plan of theirs, without first understanding the risks involved.
I wish that he had that whole conversation and then it just cut to...
How did you know it was us?
Of course he knew.
If you mean to impersonate a toad, try studying the real thing. And don't try to fool an expert.
Yeah, he's a goddamn animal expert. I just spent like the last 2 quests helping him hunt shit. But also on top of that, he probably noticed when the frogs were walking around like dogs. And went, yeah, that's not right. Impersonate a toad in front of Steve Irwin, yeah. And he's just like staring at you as you have like green paints over your body. Because you can't do magic in the real world, so, you know. You just put on a little helmet that has bug out eyes and some green paint. And you said, aha, camouflage. Ribbit. Hydaelyn has been called to action. Lafaroy's declaration was a catalyst. Whatever charge it is they hope to fulfill, they deem it of sufficient import to disrupt all of Labyrinthos. Not to mention ignore Aozia's request for aid. I was gonna say, I wish that as, like, of course that he's a super expert and stuff, but I wish he was staring at like 3 toads over here, and meanwhile we're on the other side of the bush also looking at him. I was like, oh. Shit. I was close. Oh! That's the whole ass forum. Alize is staring off in the direction Aaronville departed. What duty could warrant the direct involvement of the forum and the commitment of all its resources? Judging by what we just heard, none of the Gleaners were offered any kind of explanation. Oh, right. Shout out to the... I think it's Vicarious... No. Yes, it is Vicarious Visions. That's unionizing.
Yay!
Or what was originally Vicarious Visions. And then got turned into Activision Subsidiary 4. Or whatever the fuck they changed their name to when they put them on the Tony Hawk stuff. But yeah. They're looking to unionize, and Microsoft said, yeah, sure, whatever. So that's a good sign. Both for them, and hopefully it means that I'm sure there's an upper limit of how many studios Microsoft has bought through the Activision Blizzard thing and that they own on their own, that they'll let unionize. But maybe this suggests there'll be a few more. It'd be good if this is an upward trend. I hope so. That would make this the second one to get unionization if it goes through. Although this is slightly different in that I believe this is the whole ass studio, whereas what's their name? Ravensoft? No, Raven something. That unionized before. I believe they're specifically a QA. Well, they're still a game company, but I believe they're specifically QA. Whereas this is like everybody. QA, artists involved, devs, coding, like programmers, stuff like that. But yeah, very dope. I have not been in a Fate outside of Boja in so long. I don't remember what they look like. And I never will. Hi, Y'shtola, you asshole. Interesting. I had a feeling you would learn something important. Even if that something was simply a confirmation that no one knows much of anything. We should share this with Crow, then discuss how we'd like to proceed. Assuming we find her back at the farm. She was still behaving oddly, so I bade her return and rest there. Perhaps not the best decision in hindsight. Would you mind checking near those flowers she was so entranced by? The rest of us can survey the more distant areas. Yeah, you probably shouldn't have let her walk on her own, Y'shtola. I don't think she's doing real great right now. And I can't really actually pinpoint why. But she seems to be talking to somebody. Oh god damn, it was like up there. Like fell off the side of this or something. I gotta find like 50 currents. Verde, I don't want to find that many currents. Verde.
Okay, I'll data center visit your thing, and then I'll drive you in my little car.
Yeah. Please. Oh god. It's just too much. Appreciate how Bubby showed up and then disappeared again. Now you gotta do like, no. Second, why did you do like me, huh? Why didn't you do the smart thing and beg and plead your friend to drive you around to the, huh?
I could just hear Second's voice going, I didn't have friends. Oh, that's right.
Oh, Bumpy, are you still here?
You.
Yeah, are you still around? You want to drive me around, buddy? What? To these Aether currents. Just drive me straight into spoilers. I don't care. I was watching some 14 content that I found out was safe. And it was, what was it? Joe Cat. I don't fully agree with on stuff, but in a video him going like kind of dispelling the myth of it took me this 100 something 200 something hours to finally get into Final Fantasy XIV, and this is how I did it. That was the title of the video, and then the video he's like, yeah, it doesn't really fucking take that long. Just don't be a dumbass like me and the way that I approached the game, because I tried to play it as a person who played like something like WoW, and I thought the story would be nonsense to connect gameplay parts, and I thought that this sucked and this sucked just because I was comparing it over to something else. But during that, he said, oh, and one thing you can do to deal with Aether currents is have a buddy fly you around, but the unfortunate part is you may get spoiled on things. What the fuck are you doing, Crow?
For you. The spell will keep it from wilting.
Oh, thanks.
She said you would need it for the journey ahead.
Oh, thanks. Hydaelyn, you leave Crow the fuck alone.
With her now? I cannot hope to match Minfilia's clarity, of course, but...
Hydaelyn, you leave Crow the fuck alone. God damn it. So this is why you've been getting fucked up. I was right. You were hearing her voice directly.
Thank you.
God damn it. You're gonna break her.
Do not worry. She has lent me her body for only a moment.
I'm very worried.
Just as I could not save the first from the flood of light, it has become arduous for me to interact with the physical world without assistance.
You're really talkative these days,
Though I might
Hydaelyn.
converse with you for a time, the incorporeal form I assumed on the ship would be incapable of casting even the simplest enchantment. It is in the depths of the ethereal sea the place to which all life returns, where my influence is greatest. After Menphilia's sacrifice on the first, it was to the sea, here in the source, where I ferried her soul. I wished that gentle spirit to find rest in the world she loved so well. Her, and another who may yet have a part to play, though that will depend on you. Take the flower. Walk free, for you are free to go where you wish, to believe what you will. That bloom will be your guide, test and proof of your conviction. In darkness, seek joy. Surrender not to sadness, and see beyond despair. Walk free, and bear the light for others to follow. Together, raise it aloft and let it shine, till the end, blinding and radiant.
That was all too brief. Already she seems so far away.
Good. Need rest. She needs to stop mindjacking my friends.
My apologies if I startled you. Ever since we began our descent into Labyrinthos, I had sensed another's will, straining to reach out. Even with my particular talents, though, I was unable to make a connection at first, so weak and tenuous it was. Once I took hold of that wispy thread, imagine my surprise to discover it was Hydaelyn herself. Needless to say, it seemed wise to learn what we could before letting go. Her answers were more cryptic than I would have liked, but at least she left us with a guide of sorts, that unusual flower. Yes, we are definitely making progress. You can't be serious! We've done nothing wrong!
Ooh. Segue into bullshit. Yeehaw! We'll talk about this later, I guess. Next time, I'm concerned that you're gonna get exploded by the influence of Hydaelyn.
Master Fortuno, what business has the Forum with us?
Obstruction and suppression, apparently.
Hey, Dad.
Mistress Baldessian, our records show you facilitated the Scions' entrance into Sharlayan by claiming them as assistants for your organization.
To be fair, it is true, we are
aware of your investigations.
Yeah.
After alerting the major institutions to the presence of potential troublemakers, we received word from an Archean custodian. A group operating under the auspices of the students, skulking about Labyrinthos and engaging in clandestine behavior.
That goddamn elevator clerk.
Clandestine?
Oh wait, no, it was the vault
We may
clerk.
not have entered Sharlayan as Scions, but we did naught to conceal our identities. Our only purpose in this city is to seek the truth. I can think of no reason why our actions should warrant the Forum's intervention.
'Tis not our way to discourage the pursuit of knowledge, but the timing of such pursuits must be considered, not to mention their potential impact. With the world in chaos, we, the true caretakers of wisdom, have committed ourselves to an undertaking that...
The true caretakers, ooh! Fucking.
And we will not risk its success by turning a blind eye to disruptive foreign elements in our midst.
I hope he can taste that broomstick from within your ass.
What then is to be our fate? Will you put us on a ship back to Eorzea?
The Forum will convene to examine your case. The results of said inquiry will determine your future in this city. As for your absent companion, he has already been detained.
Grah! But why?
Right.
Is reading
He was reading. Yeah, I forgot. He was just hanging out in the library.
Reading is encouraged, celebrated even.
Yeah.
Not, however, of the volumes shelved in the restricted section of the library.
Well, come on. He's important. Let him in. He just got a little ahead of himself.
Reply will only make matters worse. Let us instead treat this as an opportunity to open a dialogue with the Forum.
Hey, Fortuno, you ever hear about fucking alternate universes and shit?
Is often one's best defense. I would advise against prolonging the proceedings with frivolous discourse. But enough. This is not the place for debate. The rostra await.
This is gonna be a weird comparison point for people who don't get it. So far, this build-up into this part feels... Oh, I wasn't expecting to go into another cutscene, baby. Feels very much like exiting the Dark Tournament in Yu Yu Hakusho into the next arc, the next full arc, which is the Rogue Spirit Detective one. And then going from that into the final tournament, final arc.
Forgive me. I was careless.
We would have been detained regardless. This way, at least, we managed to stay together.
Yep. Yeah, no, I got nothing else. Yeah, I was like, that's lost on, I think, everyone watching. Because I think I'm the biggest Yu Yu Hakusho nerd here. One day I will sit and I'm just going to stream watching Yu Yu Hakusho. I'm going to be smart and just have my camera and a timestamp. But I'm going to be like, here's a link. We're watching episodes 1 through 15 today.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Master Fortuno, would you be so kind as to restate the matter which compelled you to summon your colleagues with such urgency?
As you are all aware, we recently denied Eorzea's request for Sharlayan assistance. Since then, certain individuals dissatisfied with our decision have taken it upon themselves to interfere with our work. They entered our nation masquerading as associates of the students of Baldessian. But these malcontents are better known as the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Wow,
These
I don't...
militants wield influence with both the Eorzean and Eastern alliances, and are inextricably involved with the crises presently afflicting the world at large.
I don't think I've seen Kra with her hood down
Loose
ever.
in our city,
Yeah.
these warmongers sought to meddle with and expose matters of state secret. What are they, if not a dire threat to be expelled?
Is that how you can tell it's serious? She took the hood off? Is this the same as putting Crocs in sports mode?
You have tarnished the good name of the students. Galuf would be ashamed.
Oh, bitch. Oh, come on. Want me to beat her up, Crow? Yeah, clench that fist, yeah!
Galuf Baldessian was never one to forsake his fellow man. Even if this nation closed every door and retreated from the world, he would have found a way to help the Scions, help every soul of this star fight back against the coming doom.
I was about to say, you gonna argue that with granddaughter? Or daughter in this case? I don't know. I forgot again.
Stands poised to lay waste to all we hold dear. In the face of such madness, Eorzea reached out to Sharlayan, a respected ally, in the hopes of forming a united front.
Her putting the hood down is like Rock Lee taking the
Was your
weights off.
curt dismissal truly the best you could offer?
That's good.
Or are you so preoccupied with your momentous duty of an age long past that even the end of the world is unworthy of your attention?
Whence came this revelation?
From the mouth of a forum member within fortuitous earshot.
Then it seems your findings support my own.
Oh! What you find, Raha?
The reason I visited the restricted shelves was to study records of the Forum's policymaking process, to better understand the historical trends underlying their most major decisions. At first glance, the positions of neutrality in war and the accumulation of knowledge above all else appear constant and consistent, the unchanging pillars of Sharlayan society. And once upon a time, I might have left it at that. These days, however, I am more attuned to the subtleties of governance, and so I noticed something odd.
Second nerds, we have a mayor in our group. He knows how to steal taxpayer money.
The purpose of these policies shifted. No longer was knowledge preserved for the benefit of society. Rather, society was to be gradually reshaped to ensure the preservation of knowledge.
Egg before the chicken?
The most conspicuous and telling change was the one which befell Labyrinthos. Once little more than an oversized storehouse, an enormous allocation of funds saw it transformed into an advanced research and archival facility. I also discovered a fascinating account on the finances of our Dravanian colony. The settlement attracted students from far and wide, and the connections and tuition fees thus acquired were funneled into further improvements for the archives. Now, there is no question that our nation's progress is tied to the acquisition of wisdom. Nevertheless, the vast resources diverted for this purpose borders on the obscene. But returning to the matter of when, our change in course appears to have been made some 270 years ago.
The very same period when Sharlayan scholars in the hinterlands began a formal study of the ethereal sea.
Oh.
You found something, did you not? And whatever it was, gave rise to your oh-so-important duty.
Mind your tongue, Archon. If you had seen...
Why are you joking?
Yes. We are bound by a duty we cannot ignore.
Who just stopped him from speaking?
Knowing this, what would you have us do? Abandon our vital work?
Yeah, wait, hold on.
On the field of battle?
Who's force choking him?
We will never choose the way of the sword. We will fulfill our mission, not through strife and bloodshed, but survival. Come what may, we shall live on. We must.
Do as you must, then. But we Scions will fight until the heavens fall, until our last breath.
Yeah! You sure a spokesperson. Woo!
Such misguided zeal.
Father, Master Fortuno, I fail to understand the stance you have elected to take. But by the same token, I have yet to find a compelling argument to counter the challenge you put to us in Gridania. Still, in the midst of my uncertainty, I must trust in myself to do what is right, as others have chosen to trust in me.
Oh.
So I will continue, as I always have, weighing the consequences of my every action, and allowing my hope for the future to inform my decisions.
That's quite enough. Have you all forgotten the reason for this assembly?
Yes. I'm half asleep.
Skolok Monteshane. He's the head of the studium and an old friend of my grandfather's.
Oh.
Honestly, every discussion devolves into some interminable debate. Terrible habit. Let's return to the topic at hand, hmm? By their own admission, these scions have resolved to fight alongside the Eorzean nations against the doom which swift approaches. But there exists no evidence of an attempt to incite our citizens to do the same.
Yeah, Monteshane, buddy.
Furthermore, while our decision may well have been the correct one, we cannot simply bull our way through these disagreements without inviting doubts or objections. Put yourselves in their place. Who among you would leave a tome unopened if an elder forbid you read it with no reason given? No. If we're to quell further discontent, then we must conclude this matter with a fair and even hand.
Okay, you're either gonna tell me what's happening or you're gonna say, let's kill them. Pretty fitty.
Order! We will have order! Master Monteshane raises some valid points. Keeping such concerns in mind, I propose we enforce the following measures. Until further notice, the students of Baldesion are to cease any and all activities within the domain of Sharlayan. You will also refrain from any further investigation into the Forum's decisions and duties. Failure to comply with these restrictions will result in the immediate expulsion of your Scion associates.
Well, if there was any ever type of segue over to now we're heading to Razatan, why?
Let us put
Can't
this
do shit
judgment to a
here.
vote. All in
Time to
favor?
go.
Raise your hand.
It's quite a few hands. But not every hand, which is good.
I count 51 for and 48 against.
Damn
The
it.
proposal is passed.
My books, no.
Students, Scions, you have heard the Forum's judgment. Pray abide by it, or face the consequences. Honored members, I thank you for your time. This inquiry is concluded.
Well, that worked out. Wonder who the other soul we're taking out of the fucking live stream is. Is it Sephiroth? Hey guys! Renegades! Let's go. At least we've been allowed to remain in the city. I guess. Our endless investigations have not been in vain. We now know that this mysterious duty of theirs began with Web, the Forum discovered in the Ethereal Sea. With our freedom so sorely curtailed, however, we will struggle to learn aught more of substance here. It's time! So nobody's gonna talk about that guy getting his voice cut off? I guess not. We're not gonna talk about the fucking force choke that was obviously done to him. Just literally in the middle of him speaking. Overall picture has grown clearer, yes, but that's inspired the forum being so maddeningly vague about this duty of theirs. Why are they so reluctant to explain their actions in plain words? Survival come what may, his father's work so vital that it takes precedence over his own family. I know, Alice, it is you. Huh? When I heard you'd been dragged before the forum, I came as swiftly as I could. So very glad that they allowed you to say, is that my mom? It is! Hey! Alfie, Allie, is your mom single? I met that motherfucker. She ain't dealing with him. He ain't been home in months. She looking for a warm body. That's what I'm... All right. Jack Sweet. Oh. I can't be a fucking horror dog for the clear anime mom who might just die because she has all the attributes of one. But second stream, or even my own. Nah, horn dog, baby. For second. Can't believe Jax is gonna NTR. Listen.
Jax wants to be Alize's dad so bad.
No. Oh, my cough is back. Oh, I'm gonna die. The timing couldn't be better. Oh yeah, go visit your home. We'll be back at the annex when you're ready to rejoin us. Here's a line. That's the line. Is that the line? Is NTR the line? Fair. That's a pretty decent line. I'll make you guys a new sibling. Yeah. Their name is gonna be Alnox. I did it. Jax, it would be so kind of us to escort my children to the estate. I would love to escort my stepchildren to the estate. And then she was gone, and with her any opportunity to protest. Indeed, the matter is settled. Enjoy yourselves, you three. Alright, bye. Alright, so do I need to like bring a house gifts for your mom or something? Like a dick in a box or something? It's my dick in a box. My dick in a box, yeah. It's my dick in a box. Ooh. Though it seems we shall have little enough time to enjoy it, will you accompany us? I would love to. Get in the party. Come on, hup. Why ever not? Your room was always perfectly neat and tidy. Damn. Calling her out immediately. Everyone had things they'd rather keep to themselves, don't they? Cherish mementos you couldn't bring yourself to throw away, childhood toys. Oh shit. Is your bed covered in plushies? Yeah. You got a fucking bed full of Pikachus and some shit. Alright, I'm running straight to your room. You can't stop me. I have to embarrass Allie. Let's go. Yeet. They can't catch up to Too Short. Alright, guys, we're gonna break our legs. Fuck. I didn't realize it was an entire cliff in between me and their mom's ass. Ameliance is her right? Is that how you pronounce it? Ameliance?
I think so.
I want to make sure that I get the name right when I'm calling it out.
Oh dear. I have to leave.
And that is everyone's exit from the stream.
Yeah, this will turn into like an OnlyFans stream. I don't know.
Joke's on you guys. That's where I've been uploading all of my VODs. That's what the link is for. This bridge was as far as we were permitted to wander alone. I say alone, but my mother of a servant was always somewhere nearby. Mother or a servant. I was like, what? Mother of a servant? Yeah, now you've been to different worlds and different countries. I think the different world thing's a bigger change there, to be fair. Must have been a day when his means ran long, because I remember growing restless and leaning out over the railing to watch a water rush by. Also, yeah, you guys are like technically a year older, but not really. Like your spirit energy is a year older. That's weird. Here you are at last. Please do come in.
Welcome home, my lady.
Y'all have a lot of servants. What's the pay like? I got questions about this establishment. Oh shit, Rogadins. You guys have good taste. They have good taste.
What?
Oh yeah.
What are you gawping at?
House Levier is in all its grandeur. Levier in all its grandeur. Yeah, I get it. It rhymes. Scion headquarters must have seemed squalid indeed. It's one of these. Yeah, that one. Wow, you guys must have been living in abject poverty with
I'll
us.
have you know, I'm quite fond of the Rising Stones.
Oh. Meanwhile, I have a face like, why?
Is not to hear
Why are you fond of it?
And I should also like the children to have their gifts, ere my husband makes his return.
You know, she even got them
As you
gifts.
wish, my lady.
And then he banished her children. I wonder how hard she mean-mugged him when he got back.
Master Alphino, Mistress Alice, if you would accompany me upstairs.
We shan't be long.
Do you guys have personal servants that like change and shower you and some weird shit? That's some rich shit.
The twins have been sending letters home from time to time, recounting their latest adventures. I am sure they withhold certain details, of course, if only to keep me from worrying.
Yeah, you don't want to know how many people Ali's killed.
Yet a mother worries all the same.
It's a pretty
In the
impressive
early days
stat.
Especially, I tried to support them as best I could, sending the Scion's coin and other such donations. Fortunately, they have found the strength to overcome adversity time and time again. Their words grow more confident with every letter, their depictions more vivid. The triumphs and defeats, the joys and sorrows. It is clear that they have come to find value in every experience. But of those they treasure most, it would seem that meeting you might be the most impactful. Why, since that fateful day, I do believe there has not been a single missive in which you were not mentioned by name. Tis plain they care for you, and I am glad they have such a steadfast companion watching over them.
I do my best. In fact, you could say that I'm practically a father to them.
I would offer you tea, but alas, these are anything but. In any event, why don't you keep me company whilst we await my children's return?
Ooh, I get to keep her company.
You might regale me with a tale or two of your exploits.
Ooh, I might regale her with a tale or two. Yeah, baby. I can watch over too. What you need fixing? You know I'm really good with fixing stuff. I'm really good at appliances. You need me to fix a sink? Yeah, I know you got servants. I could do that. No. Pass me the wrench. Pass me the wrench. Let me show you my prowess. That's the nickname for my gift.
When you mentioned gifts, I wasn't sure what to
What?
expect. Mother,
Yo, we got the clean new outfits.
Oh, look how well it fits you. And the style is to your liking?
Amelians, are you like Tataru? Just making shit, making cool outfits, and be like, you like it?
it's perfect. Exactly what I would have chosen. But please.
Finally a new fit.
Something different made for Alphino.
No, it's gonna be a matching red one. Do it.
Naturally. You are hardly little children anymore.
Damn it. All right.
And while I shall miss dressing you in those precious matching outfits, I must respect the individuals you have grown to become.
Respect from a mother of twins? I've never seen it.
See for yourself.
I'm good at fixing things, he says with a level 10 blacksmith. You can't prove that. Oh, hey. Yeah, they're keeping the red and the blue, huh?
Thank you for the splendid clothes.
Wow.
Stylish, comfortable,
What a coat.
and eminently practical.
You fucking nerd.
I'm so glad
The way
you
you
like
speak.
They are, however, missing one final touch.
Did she just randomly change your class? Is this how you become a sage?
If you'd allow me, Master Alphino.
Side note, I know that because it's in the opening cinematic. Obviously. Wow. That's how you become a... Hey! We're matching. Good for you, buddy. I like yours. They all look like old school rifles.
Are these...
A sage's tools of the trade. They belonged to your father. Though he may as well be chained to his desk these days, as a student he was often called upon to venture into the field. He wielded those armaments, both to heal and to harm in no few battles. None so fierce as those you two have braved, perhaps, but battles nonetheless.
I know he was saying it in a manner of like,
To show you
now,
that it was not always
he will
the
not,
most
they will not raise the
in
sword.
opposition to you now.
Yeah. I was gonna say, you were raising the sword a whole lot back in the day, huh?
Also, because it would be a terrible waste of ridiculously expensive House LV80 commissioned artistry.
You know what, fair enough. Oh, that wink! Oh! I appreciate her frugalness. I too don't like wasting money on some cool custom shit I bought.
I am told these devices are quite difficult to
I'm mad right now because since we still haven't moved upstairs, my 2 fucking display posters are just in my suitcase.
May the wisdom in that crystal
I'm
serve
furious.
you well.
Because I'm not going to put them up in my room to then, or behind me, under Bob, to rip them back off the wall.
We will, Mother. I promise.
Somewhere in the middle of Shadowbringers, they were just like, we love the clenched fist animation. We love watching Arthur.
Are an observation and
Yeah.
suggestion.
Oh my god. When I was playing through, I screenshotted it like almost every time
Fortunately,
because it just took me right out.
But it was only after you were born that he
That's on us, though. That's on us fuckers being full of meme in our heads and nothing else.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would just be like, it would be an anime tropey thing still. But it's the fact that I think a bunch of us anglicized assholes, us double A's, just see it as the Arthur fist. That's like, all right.
the merit of your actions after they cannot be undone.
Oh, mother.
We shall take your wisdom to heart. Thank you again.
I called them the pretentious laugh into a, oh, mother. God damn
Safe
it.
travels, my children. Eat well, stay warm, and keep your friends close.
Damn, y'all rich, huh? That's wild. All right, now that the kids are out for the night, see you guys later. I gotta speak with your mom a bit. No, 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 I didn't press leave. Stop it. Send me back. Fucking video game. Doesn't respect my needs. Have I gotten all the... No, I haven't. I don't remember seeing the message for it. Which one am I... Am I just missing the Journey's End one? Did I never touch this? Yeah, I didn't because it's blanked out, even though I'm here. Okay, I gotta grab that one. I'm scared I'm gonna talk to you and then get teleported. Indulging Mother's request, can see a mental altar. shall refrain from inquiring as to the content of your private conversation. Our visit was all too brief. For now, however, it will have to suffice, as will these tokens of home that we carry with us. But enough sentimentality, let us return to the annex, rejoin our companions. Yeah, you guys do that. I need to go touch a big crystal. Gotta go touch a rock. And then finish that quest, and then hopefully it's not a long cutscene, and then we'll call it a night. Because I figure with that, that felt like a very, okay, you're gonna finish the Shawlian part of your investigation now. Like with us being banished from downstairs and not having access to any other things. It feels right. Okay. Oh yeah, we're meeting back at the annex? Yeah, alright, yeah. Part 2 time. Enjoyed your time with the LV80, I hope. I would ask how the twins fared, but the new outfits tell the tale. I only hope we can help them to reconcile with their father, that they might return home one day with their heads held high. In the meantime, we edge ever closer to the secret the Forum strives to hide, and the flower bequeathed to you by Hydaelyn is sure to guide us going forward. Confident that, oh god, she's blinking out of time and existence. Confident that once you've scoured out the situation in Thavnair, we'll be well equipped to plot our next move. Yeah!
Yay!
Perfect! Only a little bit over time, but with that, we are ready to next time head out with Thancred for Thavnair.
Woo!
With the boys! We hanging with the boys. And with the crew. Edge. Oh god damn it. All right, yeah, you now hit. Yeah, you have that context now of the lady going, Edge. Edge.
Yeah, it was really good. I don't know if you saw that stream when Second experienced Catherine for the first time, but he really said with his whole chest that looks matter more than personality. And when he got the pie chart of who voted what on their first time, the personalities just huge. The whole pie chart almost was personality. Just absolutely dragged.
As it should be.
Don't look me, Second. Whoa!
Oh, he's.
You could try. What? No, I shouldn't say that. Oh
Hold
God!
on. Wait. And on that note, everyone, I hope you all had a wonderful time on the stream. We're gonna call it there. But yeah, thank you for hanging out with me, Birthday, and for you too, Second, while your internet wasn't busting. But yeah, I will see you guys on Sunday.
Have a good night, everybody.
Yeah, good night. Oh God! Don't look at that.